What's good, chat? What's good? Yeah, I should not. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. There is a lot on the floor. Huh? I shouldn't have done that. That was my second time letting one of those off. I wish you guys could see the floor right now. What's good, chat? What's good? What's good? What's good? Oh man, shout out to hitting 10K. Let me tell you something, man. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I appreciate it, man. I don't even it's weird because I always told myself, I was like, I don't know why, but I was like, if I could just hit 10K, I would feel like, I could actually do this, like there was some sort of reassurance in hitting that number. I don't know why, because at the end of the day, I mean, don't get me wrong, subscribers are very, very important, but I mean, you don't necessarily get paid off of them, but I just, how should I put this? If I know people are subscribing, they are going to stay interested into my content, if that makes any sense. So it's like a reassurance that I can actually do this, But yeah, how is everybody doing, man? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hold up. Let's see here. Facts. Likes are free. Make sure you guys give the video a like, share, all that other good shit. Appreciate y'all. Let's see here. I gotta send a text. Let's see here. All right. We got a show today, man. We have a show because I wasn't aware of how come y'all ain't let me know what's going on with shits and gigs, man. How y'all TJ? Oh, TJ with the $10 super chat, bro. I appreciate you. Damn, thank you, man. And of course, I forgot to add my goddamn alerts back. But appreciate you, man. And yo, it's so weird. I honestly did not get I did not think at one point I didn't think I would get to this point. And now I'm here sitting at 10K, about to be 11 probably by next week. And I'm trying to see if I could possibly hit 12 before the end of the year. Bro, that's what I'm saying. If I could hit 100K next year, oh, it's up. It is up. Oh my gosh. Yo, what's good, Blue Eagle? And the bid starts at $10. Do I hear 20? What's up, Nicole? I'm just gonna assume Moosey is also watching. If he's not watching, I'm gonna assume that he is he playing 2K or something. He's chilling. But I appreciate y'all either way. Oh yeah, 11K before the end of the year. That is for sure happening. For 100K, I'm releasing my OnlyFans for Watts. Hey, hey man, I would subscribe and never watch your content. I would just support. I'd be like, yo, I'm subscribed to my boys, Mike's OnlyFans, but I ain't watching it. 11. What's up, Roshan? What's up, Joe? Joe Blackman said, I'm a small YouTuber. You're an inspiration, bro. I appreciate it. Trust me, not yet. I am not. I also learned from other content creators to never sell yourself short, bro. Do not refer to yourself as a small YouTuber. You're a YouTuber, just like anybody else. Yeah, damn, that's strong. Shit, I was heavy on the vodka. Whew. 50. Blue Eagle said 50K and you drop a Fresh and Fit diss track. That's funny. That's funny. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care that much. That would be hilarious. I feel like if Abba and Preach dropped a diss track, that would make more sense. But I mean, I did used to. A lot of you guys don't know this, but I did used to rap. Back in the day, Nicole. Nicole is right. Yeah, we can. I can get in the booth. So Nicole's brother is a producer and engineer. So I can easily get in the booth and make a song. But no, I legit used to have fun and rap during the day. Let me see here. But yeah, to anybody that wants to start a YouTube channel, yo, do it. Just do it. Just do it. Never refer to yourself as a small YouTuber. You are a YouTuber. Everybody started from the same point. Dead ass. And everybody's trying to get to that same goal. Whether it's the silver button, the gold button, the diamond, whatever. Mr. B status. Yeah. For real, for real. But I would go into a little more detail of like how I even decided that I want to start it, how I wanted to start, or excuse me, I cannot talk today. I would go into more detail about how I even started my YouTube channel, but I think I'm gonna answer all those questions in my 10K video. I'm recording that tomorrow. By the way, if you guys have any questions at all about me, YouTube, what I do, personal questions, yo, make sure you guys put them on my post that I have in my community post. You'll be able to find it. You just scroll down a little bit, or just send them in Discord or DM me, whatever. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions. Oh yeah, yo, shout out to the D, man. Yo, Detroit the Red Wings have some of the best. They have the best mascot, the best jerseys, and honestly, it's my favorite. Red is my favorite color, man. And fun fact, Big Sean is one of my favorite rappers. Shout out to the D. Shout out World Peace with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Sending a little love because you're monetized. Meanwhile, Fed and Fraud are begging for spare change like Squidward after quitting his day job. God damn. I appreciate it, man. Shout out to you guys that have donated. What's up, Daisy? Look, I never even thought that people would even be willing to donate. Because I never ask you guys for money, man. I don't. I feel weird asking people for money. And honestly, I probably should have in the past. I don't know, but I just want it to happen like organically. So I appreciate that you guys just even feel like that you want to, you know, that's wild. That tells me that you care about like me as a content creator. You want to see me continue doing what I'm doing. So I really do appreciate it. It does not go unnoticed, and it most definitely will not go to waste because eventually, and I'm going to make this a milestone thing too on the stream. Eventually, I am going to get a new camera and I'm going to get some new gear too. And when I start making a little more money, yeah, I'm going to be investing in a lot more shit, man. A lot more shit. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Let me put the alerts back because, God damn it, I keep forgetting to put them back. Let's see here. All right, they're back. Everybody give him a hug. What is up with you, man? Thank you, Junior. Dang. Yo, thank you, Zaddy Eisen. I appreciate it. Congratulations on 10K, one step closer to the silver play button. Yo, I'm telling you, I want that play button next year. Next year. Nah, not technical difficulties. So, for those of you that do not know, I'm doing everything through Streamlabs OBS. So when I'm making my videos, I also make my videos through this too, like especially like when I'm reacting to something. So basically, like a lot of people subscribe to me while I'm making videos. So while I'm talking, a lot of the times the alert is just going off. I can easily just pause it, but I was like, let me just get rid of it and I'll put it back. I always forget to put it back. But yeah, if you didn't know. Jay the Informant, what's good, what's good? Avis, what's good? Oh, god damn. I appreciate you guys, man. I really do. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Larry, did I say what's up to you? My bad. What's good, Larry? Damn, and somebody just subscribed on Twitch, Lady Rihas. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I apologize if I mispronounced your name. By the way, that reminds me, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, man. Oh my gosh. Yo, TJ with TJ with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, man. I will not be outbid. Oh man, y'all petty. Oh, what's up? What's up, Uncle Zaddy? What is up? What's up, Gray Pill? Let me see. Is StreamYard and Streamlabs the same? No. They're very much different. StreamYard, I would say, is a little more user friendly. Streamlabs OBS it's basically the same thing as OBS with that's a little more user friendly than OBS, but StreamYard is more user friendly than both of them, if that makes any sense. But it's a totally different platform. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Yo, why when I scroll up, I see Nicole's comment, I got these cheeseburgers. Do you guys know what that's from? Do you understand that reference? That is so funny. I got these cheeseburgers, man. Oh, man, that's so funny. Thank you, Sandra. What's good, Sandra? I hope everything is going well. Hope you're feeling all right, too. Longest yard? No. Actually, it's not the longest yard. If somebody gets it in the chat, yes, TJ, yes, the crackhead from the South Central. Yep. Man, I got these cheeseburgers, man. He was the crackhead. Everything just big front pregnant. Don't be a menace. Yes. Yo, I think everybody forgets about that movie. I don't know why. It's so funny. Yo, the Wayans, when it comes to comedy, they are a godsend, man. You turn on the Wayans movie, I will die. Let me see. When you have time, can you explain the fees for Streamlabs? Personally, I'm retiring StreamYard. I don't remember that part. You don't remember? Great Pill, I'll explain in a second. Roshan, you don't remember that part when what was Marlon's character's name? Let me know in the chat. I forgot. Remember he came up to Marlon and he was like, "Man, I'll suck your dick, man." And he just kept he said, "I got these cheeseburgers." Shit is so funny. Anyway, Gray Pill, to answer your question. So there aren't really any fees for Streamlabs unless you're trying to stream multi-platform. There aren't any fees. If you wanted world peace, thank you so much. $5 through the super chat. I've been waiting for you to make an EDP video, though the fact that the Cupcake Bandit is making a comeback on YouTube is crazy. We'll get into it. We'll get back into it because I know. Somebody put that in the Discord last time and I couldn't get into it. But yeah, we can most definitely get into that today because the only thing that I have lined up is the Shits and Gigs stuff and the new Abba and Preach video, and that's pretty much it. But just a bunch of bullshit, man. I wanted this stream to be chill. I wanted to hang out, just talk, you know. Shout out Smitty for subscribing. I appreciate you. So you see what I mean, right? So when I'm making videos, that would pop up like a lot while I'm making videos, and it was a distraction. That's why I would delete it. We gonna play Fortnite? Sandra, let me know. I haven't played Fortnite in forever. I would get back on. There's a lot going on, but yeah, I will for sure get back on Fortnite. Let me know. Gray Pill, if you hit me up in Discord, we can talk about Streamlabs for real. But yeah, I don't think there's any fees. I pay a fee just so that I can stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. What you sipping on? I am sipping on some yak. I'm sipping on that yak. Nah, it's just a random concoction that I made. It's vodka and some juice, nothing crazy. That baby oil in my cup. Shit, I forgot the baby oil. Traylon, get the baby oil. Don't get the baby oil. I'm joking. I don't even know if we have baby oil, to be honest with you. Watch, you don't go on Twitch? Yeah, I do. I for sure do. I game on Twitch. I was supposed to do that this week, but work kind of got in the way because some random stuff just popped up, a few fires that I had to put out. But yeah, I game on Twitch. I'll be streaming Wukong back on there, and when Dragon Ball Sparking Zero comes out, bro, we are like I said, it is up. Are you going to get the PS5 Pro? That is a fantastic question, right? So, no. No. I think $700, a $700 price point for that. God damn. Larry with the $49.99 super chat? What the fuck? God damn. Hey, yo, he got money. Oh, motherfucker got monies. I'm going back to your house, getting some money. God damn. Yo, Larry making that admin money. Shit. Oh my gosh. Yo, chat, can we clap it up for Larry? That is insane. God damn. This is historic. God damn. And I don't think this nigga I don't think he ever gave me a dime before, but if I asked for it, I'm sure that he would have. But damn. $50. Shit. Man, I don't even know what to say, man. Good shit. Thank you so much, bro. For real. All jokes aside, I do appreciate that. Damn, you didn't have to do that. Whoa, hey, United. Look, man, I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's pennies. I don't care if it's cents. I don't even ask you guys for money. The fact that you donate anything, bro, that's love. You don't know how much I appreciate it and how happy doing this, like how happy this makes me when I'm doing this. Just talking to you guys, man, and just making a shit ton of content. Yo, baby back. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for subscribing. Congrats on 10K, Watts. Appreciate the grind you have been on lately. Also, shout out to Rocky. Appreciate you, bro. Andre, what's going on, man? You don't ask for it, but the content deserves it. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. But like I said, anything that you guys donate, it is most definitely not going to go to waste, because I'm going to be making new types of content soon, and I really do seriously want a new camera as well. Like I said, I'm gonna start making like I'll have like a milestone like up in the right hand corner, so that you guys know where we at on that. But for sure, like, thank you so much. I can't say it enough. Thank you. He said I work full time. That's all. Shit, nigga. So do I. Rocky the Squirrel. I feel like it might be story time. Have I ever told you time out. So those in the Discord may know about this story. Y'all may know about this story. Aborted pipes. Did I tell y'all the story? You said Rocky. You said they wouldn't let me do 69. Funny enough, I think if you donate through Streamlabs directly, I think you can do your own like personal amount. Okay, all right. Blue Eagle remembers the story. I'll tell the story again, right? All right, so real quick, I told this story on stream like a long time ago. Somebody said the name Rocky, and somebody said Rocky the Squirrel, right? Shinakuma. Yo, you were a fucking menace on Capcom versus SNK 2. I appreciate it. Anyway, so let me tell you a story about Rocky the squirrel, right? So back in the day, this was before I was with my wife. I was out here in these tender streets, man. Just like everybody else, matching with different girls and meeting them, etc. So you know how it goes. So I was talking to this one chick for quite a while, and we met up once. Everything was normal. She seemed fine. Uh, Everything was normal. She seemed fine. And one day she asked me to come over her house. So I was like, "Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll stop by." And to make a long story short, I sit down and like in the house, I kind of hear like scratching. And I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" But I'm thinking it's outside of the house. No, that bitch was coming from inside of the house, right? I hear like scratching, right? So I'm on the couch at this point. I constantly think to myself, what the hell is that noise? And I sit down. Shit you not. As soon as I sit down, something from behind the couch climbs on top of the couch onto my chest. I jump up. It's a fucking squirrel, guys. It's a squirrel. The woman had a fucking pet squirrel and she named it Rocky. I cannot make this shit up. I cannot make it up. And it's even crazier because she had a harness and a leash for it too. Like, it climbed up on my chest with like a little harness on. Scared the shit out of me because I thought she had like a rat or a raccoon. She had a pet squirrel. She nursed like a baby squirrel that she found outside. Like, I guess it was on the brink of death. And yeah, she's been taking care of it ever since. She named it Rocky. And she just lets that fucker loose in the house. And you would think since she had a guy coming over, right? I mean, obviously I thought something was going to happen. I was prepared. Like, I wasn't as prepared as Diddy. Like, I ain't bring no baby oil or nothing like that. But you know what I'm saying? I was prepared. But like, why didn't she prepare by like either giving me a heads up or like putting the fucker in a specific room or a cage or something like that, That's what I'm saying. Like, you knew you had somebody coming over, so why the fuck didn't you put the squirrel away? Why do you have a squirrel? I should have called somebody on her ass, because that shit probably isn't legal in Virginia. I don't know. Thank you, Andre. I appreciate you. Yes. Hit that like button. Thank you, Sandra. But yeah, I have quite a few weird dating stories, man. That was probably number 2 on the weirdest. But yeah, a pet squirrel named Rocky scared the living shit out of me, boy. Oh my gosh. Squirrel gonna be trying to hide your nuts. That's what I thought was gonna happen, originally without the fucking squirrel. But nope. I met a dude's mama on the 3rd date. I mean, that's a little more normal. I mean, that's still very soon, but that's a little more normal than a fucking squirrel. That's what I'm saying. What if the squirrel bit me? I would have had to fucking bite it back because that's how I roll. That's how even with dogs, right? If your dog bites me, I'm going to fucking bite it back. Just so they know I'm dominant. Yeah, fuck out of here. I'll never forget it. My shit, I used to do that with my old dog Dash. Dash bit me a couple of times, but that's because I was fucking with him. But I mean, you bite me, yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna bite you back. What's up, Moosey? Girthy Waddy is crazy. You gonna bite that cupcake is crazy. Let me find out Watts is a furry. No. Look, if y'all are furries out there, I mean, no, I'm not judging, but that's not how I roll, okay? No. Anyway, all right, all right. That's enough of story time. Let's talk about what is currently going on with shits and gigs, because I wasn't even aware until somebody DM'd me. They were like, yo, have you heard about the controversy that's going on? I was like, no. So we're going to watch this TikTok first, just basically quickly summarizing things, and then we're going to get into a different video. Ugh. So if you guys were not aware, Shits and Gigs were recently on Andrew Schultz's podcast, Flagrant. Hey, everybody in the chat, are you guys fans of the Flagrant podcast with Andrew Schultz? Let me know. Oh, shit. Somebody said, nope, nah. Okay. All right, so you guys are not aware. Used to be, but Schultz tends to mess up the convo these days. I love Flagrant. All right, so no, I tried to listen to it back in the day, but it was weird for me. Nope, I like real comedy. So Andrew Schultz and Akash Singh, I think that's his last name. They originally started the podcast Flagrant. They're comedians, and they are comedians that, like, how should I say? They aren't afraid to tell, like, you know, race jokes. Their humor is relatively dark humor, and they're very, like, witty, very quick with it. So Shits and Gigs went on their podcast, and apparently there was a joke that was said, and it did not bode over well with their mainly like black female audience. So let's just get into it. We'll listen to this TikToker sum this up. Ugh.
These podcasters are in hot water after making derogatory.
Perry? I do not. I'm gonna call you Perry. Thank you so much, Perry, for subscribing.
Comments about black women.
Hold up.
They shave their hair because they start losing it. Because they're so stressed being around this black.
These podcasters are in hot water after making derogatory comments about black women.
They shave their hair because they start losing it. Because they're so stressed being around this black girl complaining about shit all the fucking time.
James and Fuhad are two best friends who host a wildly popular Shits and Gigs podcast, where they give their raw, unfiltered opinion on literally any topic, and are known for their offensive sense of humor. The controversy started when the duo appeared on another controversial comedian's podcast, Flagrant with Andrew Schultz. They were talking about the black girlfriend effect, the idea that white men glow up whilst dating a black woman.
Okay.
But things got problematic fast. With James giving an example of white men shaving their heads and getting a lineup, Andrew then made a joke saying they're losing their hair because of the stress of black women complaining all the time.
Okay.
I don't feel comfortable mentioning what else was said, but the discussion only went downhill from there and turned a potentially uplifting conversation into something highly offensive, highlighting negative stereotypes instead of celebrating relationships. This led to James and Fuhad getting dragged on social media and being accused of not defending and standing up for black women. They have since dropped their apology video where they claim they're in fight or flight mode and in shock at Andrew's offensive jokes, hence why they laughed. But do you think their apology was genuine, or were they just pressured into it?
Interesting. Okay. So obviously, hold on. So obviously, like that TikToker just said, their audience, Shits and Gigs audience, they're mainly, you know, black women. Like that's their demographic. I don't necessarily know how that happened because I used to watch them a lot. But that's neither here nor there. So I think that, I mean, it's perfectly normal for them to react in the way that they did. They say that they didn't like the joke. That's fine. But also, I think that if you did laugh at the joke, it's okay. Let me tell you why it's okay. I know the type of person like Andrew Schultz and Akash. I know the type of people that they are, like how they act on screen. I don't know them personally. Let me rephrase. I don't know them personally, but the way that they act, the jokes that they tell, essentially everybody can get it, right? They joke essentially about everybody. And I know that Andrew Schultz is basically like tapped into the culture or whatever. Like he even has he's best friends with Charlemagne the God, somebody that's extremely pro-black, right? So I know there isn't any type of malice there. So let me ask you guys a question, because I think this is true, because I also have a very, very dark sense of humor. Do you guys think that it is possible to tell a racist joke even though that you yourself are not racist? Because I can tell you, in my opinion, the answer is yes. Do it all. Okay, see, Terrence says do it all the time. Let's see. If it's clever, yes. Most people say yes. Yeah. So, okay. So that's what I'm saying. Everyone tells racist jokes on self and others. Right. And especially like so let me tell you when it's different. So if you have somebody like, I'm sorry to use them, but if you have somebody like Myron from Fresh and Fit, right? If he tells racist jokes, that's different, because he blatantly told us that he considers himself to be a racist. So those jokes are not going to hit the same, and you're going to take that a little more personally, or way more personally, because you know that he's a racist. Like, you are not going to get ha kiki with a racist. So let me just say that because I've seen, so I wasn't too like privy on this situation, but I've seen a lot of people like bash Andrew Schultz, say, oh, he's this, he's that, blah, blah, blah. He's been doing this for years. So that's why I'm confused, because I'm just like, where the fuck have y'all been? Like, I literally, like, he just made a joke about Asians on his last stand-up show. Like, he jokes about everybody. And I don't even necessarily think that's a bad thing. And I am a huge fan of comedy. And when it comes to comedy, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think that there's anything off limits when it comes to jokes. Especially if it's not coming from a place of malice. I don't think anything is off limits. Hell, even Marlon said that on The Breakfast Club. Marlon Wayans, he was like, bro, there's nothing off limits and if you guys disagree with me, that's totally fine. I'm just giving my opinion. But even Marlon, he was like, yo, I was at a funeral with my brother, and apparently, I think their cousin died or something like that, and he was at a funeral with Damon and their entire family. Some of you guys probably know this story. And apparently his cousin was a biker, and they dressed him in his biker gear, like in the coffin, and that's how they buried him. And apparently Damon looked at him and he was like, yo, if heaven got a dress code, I don't think he getting in. And they just started crying, laughing, and they thought they were genuinely crying, but they were laughing. Like, that's an example that I love to use when it comes to like nothing being off limits, because I think that's true. I think you should be able to joke about almost anything as long as there's no malice behind it, you know? But at the same time, I also think that if you personally get offended by a joke, I think that's okay too. I don't know. So apparently the guys from Shits and Gigs, they made an apology video. I could not fucking find the apology video. Apparently they deleted it for some reason, which I don't even understand why they deleted it in the first place. Do you guys know why they deleted their apology video? And when I tell you I was searching for this shit, man. They took it, but why did they take it down? Let me see. Wait, what happened? Twitch banned it. Twitch did what? Because it was trash, because they were standing on business. Were they standing on business? So Shanty said, I need folks to stop pretending that the jokes were just racist. They are misogynistic, and that's the problem. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure they were, but you know what's crazy about that? How can I say this? The thing about that, right? About like the jokes being misogynistic or whatever. Some guys joke like that when they get together. They would never joke like that, obviously, especially like comedians when they all get together. Like those are the type of jokes that they would tell. In a normal setting, like guys tell these type of jokes. Do you know how many jokes I've seen on TikTok where men are referring to their wives and their girlfriends as dishwashers. Like, it's a joke. No, they said something racial and admin removed it. Interesting. Okay, so let's move this along. So apparently Schultz, hey, thank you so much, Chris, donated $2 through the super chat. 2 past chats for definition of comedy. Hold on. Let me see. 2 past chats. You said for a definite definition of comedy. I got you. All right. Professional entertainment consisting of jokes and intended to make an audience laugh. I mean, professional entertainment consisting of jokes and satirical sketches intended to make an audience laugh. Yeah. And I mean, if you really think about it, like, this is, if you were go on to Flagrant's comment section, if you go on that episode, all of the comments are not, most of the comments are of Andrew's fans, right? They aren't even saying anything about it because they know, like, this is fucking Andrew. Like, they know this is jokes at the end of the day. Oh my gosh. Yo, Terrence made a fantastic point. Terrence said Richard Pryor would be canceled in these times. Man, hell yeah. Rest in peace to Richard Pryor, by the way. Yes, a joke can still be funny even if the subject doesn't find the joke funny. Yeah, of course. Just because, hold on. Wait a minute. Is that what we're arguing in the chat right now? Because we know, just like any forms of entertainment, like, it's subjective. There are going to be people that don't think that I'm funny. There are going to be people that think my content is shit. You know, any type of entertainment is subjective. That goes without saying, though. Like, if someone gets a laugh out of it and he's intending to invoke that laugh out of someone, then yeah, of course. But like I said, I don't necessarily think that, I don't think that I understand why some people would get offended. And if you're offended, I think that's okay. But I will say, don't support that type of comedy, you know? Go somewhere else. So, okay. So who was saying that about, who was that? Was that Shanti? So Shanti, who, as a comedian, who is your favorite comedian? Folks want jokes they don't agree with to be canceled. Suck the fun out of everything. That's what I'm saying, bro. If you don't like it, just don't listen to it. Comedy should, I agree. Comedy should be protected. I think people should just stay off the internet. It's too sensitive. Also, the comments reinforce negative stereotypes about black women, namely that we are nagging and violent. Why is that shit funny? Okay, like I said, you have every right to feel the way that you feel, and you have every right to be offended. However, that's not necessarily Andrew's fault. If there are people, that's not even necessarily reflected to how he feels about black women, right? That's literally just some people in the comments. Because, I mean, people are going to, whether Andrew said that or not, people are going to say that shit anyway because it's a fucking stereotype. And honestly, I personally hate that stereotype because I know it's not true. But, I mean, the joke didn't necessarily bother me just because I know, or I don't think that Andrew is racist, and he's been making these type of jokes like his entire career. You know what's crazy? This shit low-key reminds me of, with Shits and Gigs, this low-key reminds me of, like, Matt Rife. Do you guys remember when his special came out and a bunch of women, like, they were talking so much shit, they like, canceled him? Man, like, did you not know your audience was all women, bro? Like, don't get me wrong. I think Matt Rife, I think he can be funny. I think his crowd work is great. I think it's great. But he should have known that his women, I mean, that his demographic were, like, mainly women. So he probably could have been a little more sensitive to certain jokes. But I heard the jokes, and I mean, I didn't think they were that bad, but I can understand as to how a woman would get offended. Now, I say that because I'm like, did Shits and Gigs not do their due diligence before coming onto the podcast? Because, I mean, shit, the goddamn podcast is called Flagrant, guys. It's called Flagrant. They are flagrant. Andrew has always been walking on the edge with his comedic career, but that's usually the name of the game. That's what I'm saying. I mean, at the end of the day, he's a comedian. Anyway, let's get back to this video. So this video, Andrew Schulz is essentially going to be reacting to the Shits and Gigs apology, the one that I cannot find because apparently they deleted it.
Anyway, any listeners here that are upset at us, we just want to let you know that you're going to stay upset. Okay? What we're not going to do is sit here with our tucked between our legs apologizing on the podcast for jokes. Okay? Matter of fact, we have a new apology video that we should definitely watch. The Shits and Gigs gentlemen came on the podcast.
I love them.
I love them.
I feel bad they're going through this.
Yeah, but actually I do want to take it seriously because they are serious guys, and I want it. Al, stop fucking laughing, dude. They're defending their community. They came on the podcast. They got a lot of flack for laughing at a joke, and I would just want to hear their apology. These are serious fucking guys, and this is a serious apology. Ow.
You're
Ow. No, can you take it seriously, dude?
All right, sure.
Okay, Shifty?
I haven't seen this.
Yeah, that's crazy, Shifty. That's crazy.
Shifty.
Come on, Shifty.
Shifty,
fucking racist.
I want everybody to just take this serious, and I want us to try to have a serious moment.
Okay.
It's a serious podcast, and I want to just listen to their heartfelt apology.
Guys,
Yeah.
right, before we get into today's episode, quick PSA, quick acknowledgement. So, if you know, you know. If you don't, that's fine. But we just wanted to address something that's happening at the minute. This past weekend, there's been a couple of clips going around from when we did a session on the Flagrant podcast while we were on our US tour. And yeah, there were a few jokes made that were incredibly inappropriate.
I got you.
One specifically pertaining to black women.
Yep.
And in the clip, Andrew was making a joke. I'm not even going to get into specifics. Frankly, like racist joke.
Yeah.
And we were laughing at it. And to give, there's, first of all, before we get into like specifics or anything like that, obviously there's just literally no excuse.
Pause.
There is no excuse.
Agreed.
Pause.
There's no excuse.
There's no fucking excuse. Ow.
And
Can you pause this? No excuse for that. I just want to take in the beginning of it. There's no excuse for jokes.
Question. I just realized something. Chat, I have a question. So at the beginning, did they say before they start this wait a minute. Did they put this apology in front of a podcast episode and monetize it? Did they do that? If they did that, that's bad. Oh no, they did that? No, that's bad. That is so bad. I mean, look, I understand the train of thought, right? Like, this is an apology video. A lot of people are going to be looking into it. Like, let's just throw it in front of the episode, you know, for more clicks, so we can get a little more money. That's bad, bro. Ugh, that's bad. Yeah, that does not. Yeah, that's not. It doesn't look good. Oh boy. Anyway, let's get back into it.
There is never an excuse for making jokes.
But can we try?
I'm not going to ever make an excuse for being a comedian. There is never an excuse for making jokes.
Yeah.
Okay? That is a real statement said by a man. I just want that to be clear. There is never an excuse for making jokes with the boys. Go on. Let's take it serious. Look at how sad he is over on the left.
Real thing. Like, it is, yeah. Fight is a real thing. And
He is.
so
Do you
not
see how?
easy to say,
We should
but
go back.
when you're in the situation-
We should go back because he's going through it right now. Look how he practiced this. I'm gonna pick my skin on my
you
finger.
guys.
Come on. No. I need you to watch it. Look, he bite his bottom lip. Like, oh fuck, man.
There is no excuse. Agreed.
Ooh.
And fight or flight is a real thing. Like, it is, yeah. Fight or flight is a real thing, and it's so not easy to say, but when you're in the situations, you look at it through a lens of like, bro, if it was me, I promise you, I'll stand up, I'll kick them cameras down, I'll smack homeboy in the face. I would say this.
Hindsight is 2020. Hindsight is 2020, and I kind of understand what they are saying, kind of, because like if someone says something, and I mean, I'm sure this isn't the case for them personally, because I believe that they genuinely found the way that they were laughing, they genuinely found that joke funny. Let's be honest here. But even if that wasn't the case, like, I understand if somebody probably try to laugh something off, in order to just like move past the goddamn joke, right? Because you don't necessarily want to disrespect the podcast host, and you want to have some sort of etiquette, and you don't necessarily want to have a bad episode either. So like, I get it.
Do that, but when you're in there, you're in shock.
You're in shock, and all you want to do is move on.
Yeah, bro,
Pause.
move on is the fuck.
I've been there. I know what that's like. When you're just having fun and laughing with the boys, and you're like, I just can't wait to move on from that. Don't you know that feeling when you experience the fight or flight and then you just laugh? Does that happen to you guys when your body is just being torn with the primal urge to either fight or flight, and instead you just go, Do you guys ever have that feeling?
I feel like you're making an excuse for jokes.
I'm not. I would never.
That sounds like what you're doing.
Hey, I would never excuse taking two things that have nothing to do with one another and then bring them together to make your friends laugh. I would never excuse that, Mark.
What if it has a good setup and a misdirection at the end?
You're enticing me. You're doing that thing where you're kind of tricking me with your brain. You're using your brain to trick me into agreeing to something I do not want to agree with.
I'm just asking.
Please continue.
Fucking word, bro. All you want to do is fucking move on. Just move on to the next thing. Just move on to the next thing.
Move on.
And
So
like, we
many
had to say a
times.
few times, bro, just move on.
Just move
Just
on.
move
There's
on.
so many different topics. We were like, move on.
Yeah.
It's not even like about pity laughs or anything, but we just wanted to
Get out of that situation.
Get out of
literally
there.
that situation,
I know.
Keep the ball rolling, and we thought it was going to be more of like a bros chat.
Yeah,
but
just
it-
That's what it was. That's exactly what it was.
I thought it was going to be that too. I thought it was going to be one of those bros chats where you just say everything that's polite and proper. I did think, what do you guys do when you hang out with the boys?
We play games.
What kind of games do you play?
What we're grateful for.
Yo,
Fuck.
I will sometimes just say 10 things we're grateful for.
I mean, look, usually when I have the homies over, you know, I play butt naked Uno or like Twister, and then like I take a page out of Diddy's book, and I get like I have like tubs and tubs of baby oil. That's normal shit the homies do. You feel me? That's normal.
I hate that you guys have created an energy on this podcast where instead of just saying what we're grateful for and appreciating the community that we build, we try to make each other laugh with inappropriate jokes. I hate that kind of boys hang.
Yeah, we should change it.
I want to change that. Can we start right now?
Let's make it a Shabbat dinner.
Yeah, let's make it a Shabbat dinner.
Yeah.
Okay? What is that?
It's the vibes we need.
Just a vibe.
Yes.
Talk about our weeks. Be grateful.
Yes.
Turn down everything else in the world.
You see why
Talk
everyone
of
hates
money.
them?
Okay, all right. See, come on. This is exactly what I'm talking about. That was funny. And that was a harmless one. That was hilarious. He said, "You see why everybody hates them? You know who he's talking about when he says everybody, of course. But come on, that was funny. Like he's very quick with it, very quick.
Because that's their idea of fun.
Yeah,
Their
yeah.
idea of fun is sitting
Come
around,
on.
eating food that didn't taste good, and then telling everybody what they're grateful for. I'm going to try to do that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's do
that's
that.
what we should do.
There we go.
Can we make an agreement right now?
Turn it.
No more inappropriate jokes.
I like that.
Especially from you and even you.
I like that.
Yeah.
You never say anything
I don't.
inappropriate.
I don't. I'm the most appropriate.
You are. Thank God. One of
Constantly-
us.
Yeah, I have to be.
Please
Keep
continue.
you guys in line.
Been something that's like really, really hurt people that look to us for support and look to us to feel protected. And protected is the main thing that I wanted to discuss, is that it is our duty to protect you guys.
Pause.
Why they keep fucking
I feel like we failed.
Yo,
I feel like we failed, Akash.
yo.
The past, how many years have we been doing this?
6, 7.
The past 7 years, where I've been saying that your people fuck mud.
Yeah.
And you have been saying that my people fuck sheep.
Jesus
I don't feel
Christ. Do you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, this is just the type of person who he is, man. Like him and Akash too. But this is their type of relationship. These are the jokes that they tell towards each other. But there's no malice involved. That's exactly what I mean. God
we protected
damn.
ER people.
You know what? You're right. You're right. And it's our duty to protect people.
Scottish people, I just want to say that I apologize to all of you for letting this motherfucker say we fucked you.
Scottish people, I apologize that you're all so ugly that you have to fuck shit.
God.
I apologize for that.
It's our duty to protect people.
Wait, so whenever we see a video of an Indian guy fucking mud, what is that?
We haven't seen one. We've seen a guy fucking a girl in mud. They fuck mud.
Oh, nah.
You've seen that movie.
The other videos, they were
Saltburn.
going down on the mud.
Y'all be doing foreplay. Y'all be warming up the mud.
This is exactly what I'm talking about, man. He is a comedian. He is a comedian through and through.
Stop trying to have fun with the boys. Al, you're trying to have fun with the boys.
I'm thankful for you guys, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thankful.
can you just say two things you're grateful for? Because what you
Black women? Better be black women? Better be black women. Don't say black. Hey, if you don't say black women, it's a problem, Al.
I'm thankful that you guys.
Don't say I'm thankful that I'm not married to a black woman. Don't you dare say that.
World Peace said it's our duty to protect you guys. Hero complex in full swing. Okay, look, I will say this. You cannot blame them. You cannot blame them, especially when the majority of their audience is like filled with black women, right? So, I mean, it'd be weird if they didn't say that. You know, at that point, if that's your main audience, you need to hit your target audience. You need to basically appeal to them. And to some extent, yeah, I mean, protect them, sure, yeah. Like, I do not blame them for saying that at all. They kind of have to, right? Nicole said, Watts, it's your duty to protect us slow people. Now, what the fuck do you mean by that? Like, what are you trying to say? Oh my gosh. You guys are not. You guys are not slow, okay?
I'm saying what not to say.
She's from Spain.
Yeah. I gotta protect my woman now.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, keep going.
Sorry, Indians, by the way.
Yeah.
So I apologize.
No, I apologize. I should have protected you.
I apologize.
Because you're not capable of protecting yourself. That's the thing. I don't think that you're capable of protecting yourself, so it's my job to protect you. I got to infantilize you, and I apologize.
Yeah,
to you.
and say Indians don't fuck mud.
I don't think that we have it in us to overcome jokes, so I apologize. I should protect
You guys have never fucked mud, and you've never smelled.
Well, I feel like you added that.
He did add
And
that.
I'm going to protect
He
this.
did add that.
That is true.
How are you
don't
going to
smell.
protect them?
When we come here.
I think they don't smell ever. I don't think they've ever smelled. I wouldn't even make a caveat. And your food is sanitary. That's the thing I believe. And
Okay,
I'm
okay. He keeps adding
I'm
shit.
saying,
Listen
He
to
keeps
this.
adding
I'm
shit.
grateful that their food is sanitary. I'm just saying
This guy
true
bites
facts.
his feet.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Why are you disagreeing with me?
I do bite my feet. I just want to say that is not a Scottish thing, and I don't want you to put that on my community. That is a just me thing.
Okay.
Now, as far as the sanitary,
You're eating your own body. That's kind of a Haitian thing.
Mark, can we take this
sorry.
seriously?
I'm
This is
sorry.
an apology. They're fighting for their careers.
Désolé.
They're
Wow.
fighting for their lives
Los
here.
Wow.
Haitians. I'm sorry.
Okay.
What's good, Tristan?
It is definitely
That's crazy.
not cool to be in that situation, and again, not be the ones to stand up and kick the cameras down.
He's
And
not great, Bill.
We fucked it on that occasion.
We did.
It's not going to happen again. And it's about being human. It's about realizing that you don't know what you're prepared for. You don't know how to prepare for something
you don't
that
know
you
about,
don't know what's
yeah.
going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And once it's happened one time, you're like,
Pause.
fuck.
Pause. You know what's mad funny about this is that they had shit that they asked to take out the episode. You know what they didn't ask to take out?
Well. Wait a goddamn second. Hold up. Wait a minute. Whoa. So there was shit. You're meaning to tell me there was shit in the goddamn episode that you asked Andrew if he could take out, which Andrew is usually, he's okay with. Even when he had Fresh and Fit on his podcast, he was like, yo, guys, I don't want to put out this episode because it's going to make you look like shit. And they said, no, put it out. He's that type of person. But the fact that Shits and Gigs did not say, yo, can we take out that comment that we made about black women and laughed about it, that's crazy. That does not look good. That does not look good. Oh my gosh. Yo, thank you so much, World Peace. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Wow. Damn.
Racist slander. Why is your nose twitching?
Wow.
They had shit. Their producer, whatever, was like, hey, we really think that's inappropriate. We'd like to take that out. That's very uncomfortable. Their fight and flight instinct really kicked in after the pilot down. But with that joke about the black women, nothing really seemed, the fight or flight wasn't really there afterwards.
Your delivery was too good. I think
Maybe they were seduced by a delivery.
Yeah.
I like them. I feel bad they're going through this, but you don't got to protect anybody. That's what I would say.
I
to
like
y'all
them too.
Personally, to y'all publicly, you don't got to protect. Your people are equal. What are you talking about?
Okay, let's listen to the end of the apology.
You learn from your mistakes, and
That's true.
that's literally
Literally, bro.
learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, we
man.
fucked it, and we're sorry.
You
And
definitely do apologize.
it's, for me, like, it's one of them ones where you don't realize that, like, for one, when you're part of a community, you don't realize that you can hurt your own community.
Especially so
when
bad.
you're not, when unintentionally.
Unintentionally, for real.
And
yeah.
also on top of that, it was so crazy that, like, the narrative that's been spun about how we feel about our community.
Yo, I don't even own a
The
kufi.
irony of the fact that whilst the whole reason we're in that country was to just show how much we love our community and show how much we love our supporters and how much time we spent at the shows and just like getting to know people and just like understanding our community better and just like making friends and making bonds and showing love, and they're showing love. And this whole 6-week trip was just about showing how much we love our community and how much our
building
community
bonds with them,
show out for us. And then to have that exact same trip be the reason that we're having to have this conversation now. But at the end of the day, mistakes make you a better person.
Mistakes do make you a better person.
You're not born a perfect person. And yeah, we don't condone. We don't appease that behavior. We don't.
All right, we get it. So here's the thing. Listen, I do have empathy for what they're going through. They're young into this content
Yeah,
game.
exactly what I was
And
gonna
this
say.
is what happens with a lot of people who are like funny on the internet, but they're not comedians. Yeah. So,
Right. So there's the point of contention right there, because like Andrew said, they're funny on the internet, but they are not comedians. There is a clear difference between a content creator that's funny and an actual comedian, right? I feel like if they were actual comedians, black women would not have as much of an issue, because if we're being honest here, like, Andrew is not the only white person that made a joke about like black women, but it was just in jest, right? He's not the first person to done. I mean, not even just him being white. Andrew has made jokes. I mean, shit, just black comedians have made jokes about black women. Like, comedians make jokes about every single goddamn demographic, right? But the fact that Shits and Gigs audience, they're are privy to them being funny again, but not necessarily comedians. So when they laughed at something like that, it probably threw them off guard, as to where like Andrew's audience, they probably didn't even think fucking twice about that argument. I mean, about that comment. And they just kind of brush it off because they're just like, that's just Andrew being Andrew, you know? But I'm willing to bet money off camera, Shits and Gigs make some crazy ass jokes. I'm willing, because everybody does, especially everybody that likes comedy, that fucks with comedy, that appreciate the art of comedy. Everybody makes like fucked up jokes. Guys, there are so many jokes that I make that I will fucking never put on a live or a video. Do you know why? Because I have a job and I don't I don't want to offend anybody. But like, I have a dark sense of humor. I'm a person. It is what it is, but it's all in jest. Like, I don't mean to harm anybody personally, but yeah, I mean, everybody jokes here and there.
They are still concerned about cancellation. I think comedians, we understand that being funny is saying inappropriate things.
Yeah.
Sometimes that thing that's inappropriate is something about you. Sometimes it's about other people. But the nature of being funny is something inappropriate happening.
Yeah.
Right? And I think what they're doing, what they don't realize is because they're young in the game, and we've all went through this. It's like scary in the beginning. You really think you're going to be canceled. You're worried. I'm sure that they have, people that they have to take care of, and they're like, uh-oh, what if I have to go back and I have to get a regular job? Is it all over? I completely have empathy for that. I get that. What they don't realize is by apologizing, you're just amplifying it.
Yeah.
The people that are upset at this, the majority of them don't even listen to the podcast. A lot of them are probably resentful of your success. And they're like, why the fuck should these guys make all this money? And they're just like reacting to stupid videos on the internet and like telling
They're
stories.
just
from
friends.
college.
I'm just friends.
Yeah, I'm just friends. Why can't I have millions of dollars like they have? So but they don't realize that. They really think it's their community. Your community still loves you. Your community still knows you. And if you actually have a community, like you say, which I do believe you do, they're not going to immediately throw you away because of one clip where you're laughing at a clear fucking joke.
Now that I do agree with. I like shits and gigs are going to be fine. Within a month, everybody's going to forget. Everybody's going to forget, and their community is still going to rock with them in some shape or form. Like, it's not going to hurt them as much as people think. Like, I agree.
I was at the live show. They're not going anywhere. Your fans
you said
fucking love you.
You said the live show was amazing.
It was amazing. And your fans fucking love you. They're not going anywhere.
But what you have done, and this is hopefully the learning moment, is that you have empowered those people that are trying to cancel you. Remember, the people trying to cancel you get off on you being canceled. You having to come out and apologize and bend to their whim and change the disposition of who you are. And it is a change, right? Because you had the ability to edit it out. You chose not to edit it out. Didn't mean anything to you to you only want to edit it, or you only want to talk about it now because of the negative reaction. If nobody reacted to it, you wouldn't go back and be like, we feel horrible and we have to protect our community and all this other bullshit you're saying. The learning lesson here is you do not apologize, because you're just going to empower these people who aren't even part of your community in the first place. You guys have built something with people who actually know you and care about you.
Hold up,
and
Sandra, is that true? Sandra said the video that we did a long time ago was demonetized. What did we even talk about? I forgot. Was it really? I forgot. Why was it demonetized? I really... Yo, Timothy Morrison has a great... Bill Burr has a black wife, too. And Bill Burr most definitely has made jokes about black women, bro. Yeah.
One thing that happens could never sway them, especially on a podcast where you're joking around. Like, it's ridiculous. That's a learning lesson.
And I think also when you're first going through that, you think about, oh, we have black female fans. I appreciate them so much. I think they must be so hurt by this. They're not hurt by this. You don't realize that. You start feeling empathy for people.
Some of them are. I'm not gonna say that, because some of them most definitely are.
Don't feel bad, that weren't hurt. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, you're thinking about all the black girls you see at the live shows, blah, blah. Oh, those girls are probably so heartbroken. They think no, they don't. They know who you are.
Those girls know who you are. They know you're joking. Go out.
So I agree with everything you said, but I think in their situation, I don't necessarily feel like they shouldn't apologize, because their fan base is different. You guys are comedians. You cultivated a fan base that are used to edgy jokes. So their fans tuned into the show and heard them talk or laugh about jokes in a way that they've never done before. And so their fans can be disappointed. So it's like, I don't think it's wrong to necessarily apologize in that aspect.
I would agree with you if the reaction to that episode happened immediately after it came out. There was no negative reaction after it came out. This is like a month, 2 months after the episode came out. And to me, that's indicative of somebody who just likes canceling or causing nonsense on the internet. They're trying to like bait people with, the
This is also on the back end of another thing about
okay. So the fact that, oh God, that makes things even worse for them, probably, because I'm sure there are people out there that are saying, "Oh, you only apologized because everybody has a problem with it, because you're getting a lot of flack." But I mean, obviously, like, how the fuck would they know that there is an issue if you don't bring it up, right? But I am sure there are a bunch of people out there saying that dumb shit. Okay, Damn, I didn't. Got you. So that's bad because their apology looks very disingenuous. It looks to them. It would to like black women. It probably looks super disingenuous because they say you should have known that joke was inappropriate when it was made. Oh man, yeah, they fucked up. they fucked up.
Them. This supports the thing. People are already not liking them for whatever reason. And it's not because of them. It's because they're resentful, hateful, angry, bitter, jealous people who see these guys fucking killing it, being happy, having fun, all over. They're going across continents.
For doing nothing.
Yeah.
Podcasting, like, it looks like it's the easiest thing in the world. And honestly, it's really not that hard. Like, I understand why people are resentful of the success of podcasts.
Yeah, sure.
Okay?
Of course.
They don't have another thing that they could do to justify where they are. Like we do stand up, and everybody, you can say whatever you want about stand up, but most people are scared to do it.
Yeah.
It is an art, a skill that you can refine. Like say whatever you want about like Draymond Green's podcast. You can't talk that much shit about him hooping.
Yeah.
That shit is hard. You can't hoop like him.
You sure can't, but hey, one thing I can say about Draymond, that motherfucker is ugly. Good gugga mugga. TD says, I think it's a trigger for black women, and some are just tired of being the butt of the joke. And then when you have a white man sitting with two black men, and the black men aren't defending. Yeah, like I said, I get it. And that's probably a logical like reaction to have, especially if you aren't like privy into like Andrew's type of comedy, like his style of comedy. Like I said, if you're offended by it, I think that's perfectly fine. I'm not necessarily going to call you soft. I'm not, because at the end of the day, like you're right. Like black women are the butt of everybody's joke. Like that, you are absolutely not wrong. But to me, into probably like Andrew's fans too, like it's different because he literally jokes about everybody, including himself as well. Like everybody can get it. That's why I kind of give him a pass, because I'm like, okay, I know, again, this is in jest. Like he genuinely does not mean this. Like this is just literally all for jokes.
Be critical, you say, oh, I can't shoot, whatever, but you can't hoop like him. You're not gonna lock down 7-footers at 6'7" or whatever the fuck he is, like he does. And they don't have that other thing to justify what they have.
Stand up, most of you won't even get on the stage. So
exactly.
Yeah. But,
so
so people are resentful, so they do this thing, and then they find this podcast clip.
Sandra, what the fuck did you say? Oh man, I gotta DM you after this because I forgot what the fuck we were even talking about. I stand by all of it. Hey, I don't blame you, but let me tell you something, Sandra. I'm making a little bit more YouTube money now. I can't. I will happily censor myself. I could give two fucks. I can't be saying wild shit on here. No. That's why some topics I stay the fuck away from.
Just justify whatever BS narrative they're spinning about these guys, and then they throw that on the fire.
This YouTube money, man. Hey, like it's out here, guys. If you haven't started a channel and you want to start that shit, because this YouTube money is real. Like, and I'm not even making that much, but shit, it helps. It helps.
How bad that like they're using us as a tool. And the joke, I didn't even know what the joke was. I watched the joke. It's so clearly a joke.
Yeah, I know.
It's so clearly a joke, and it's funny.
Yeah.
Like, we've said much crazier things and laughed at it. That was so quick and so funny and such a turnaround that you just have to laugh at it. It's just taking what you said and then turning it around back on. It's like verbal jujitsu, and that's why you laugh.
I get their position. Like, it sucks. I do think they're nice guys, but
they're awesome.
Being in that spot, like, I just don't think you ever need to apologize for laughing at a joke. Like, if they came on and said the joke, then maybe they can be like, look, I did something wrong. I said a joke I shouldn't have said. My apologies. But like, they just laughed at a joke. Like, I laugh at shit that's fucked up.
All the you see a fat person fall off a building and die and crush a daycare.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That is a funny thing. You never saw that? Like a fat person fall off a building and crush an entire daycare?
It's extremely funny.
Yeah. It is a crazy thing that happens.
It's so tragic.
Yeah. Israel does it all the time in Gaza. Actually, that's...
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
The more specific, it does get less funny, but it's still pretty funny.
Yeah, that is a good point. That is a good point. Maybe we went too far. Maybe you guys went...
let Sneeko clip this. Tell Sneeko I said he could suck a dick. Okay? At least I'm not out here constantly changing my ideologies every fucking 5 minutes. like a little boy. He doesn't know who the fuck he is. Tell him, please, clip it, send it to him. Please.
Anyway, we don't have to bring it back to the Jews, which is often what happens in conversation.
That's what Dub does, though.
He
He does
is.
always bring it back to the
always
Jews.
with this guy.
But he had a great time in Vegas. Great
time.
He had
good.
an
It was
amazing
not
time.
that
Get
good.
off your phone so much,
good.
bro.
It was not
Every
that
time
bad.
the camera cuts to you, Dub is on his phone.
Oh,
You're
that's
like
so cool.
watching the
Yeah,
fight,
yeah.
and
Y'all see
he's
the-
like,
You see the
Oh,
gun?
I'm
He was
sorry.
videotaping. He was videotaping.
"Yeah, you're right there in front. Use your eyes. Enjoy the moment."
I have to defend him here.
Can't
I
see
have
over
to
his
defend him
nose.
here.
It is hard. Sometimes the camera. Yeah.
My bad. That was insensitive of me.
And that
That's
is also
insensitive.
racist. And I do apologize to all
That is a
Semitic people.
fucked up joke
I'm sorry.
about the
Sorry that I
Jewish
laughed
people.
at that joke.
Don't
Yeah.
be sorry. You know what?
Nah, we have to protect you, Dub.
Thanks, guys.
We have.
Anyway, hopefully this is a learning lesson for them. They are good guys. They're they're new to this game and they're going to figure it out. But I have noticed this kind of thing happen with like the funny people on YouTube that are podcasters that aren't stand-ups. It's not just them, it's other people as well. And I think it's just because they don't really understand like the essence of jokes.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that like if they did and jokes were important to them, they would defend the jokes.
Right.
You'll never have a comedian come in here and apologizing about it because then we'd have to apologize for every single thing we
Yeah.
do. We have
That
to
would be
apologize for our
exhausting.
existence.
Yeah.
For them, they're like, all right, we could just apologize and move on. It's going to come with you. You apologize now. The next time you guys laugh at a fucked up joke about something else, that community's coming for you. Because everybody's sniffing. It might be black women now. You might make an Asian joke. Now the Asians are coming. Everybody out there has their antennas up and they're like, yo, we could cancel these motherfuckers because they're going to go bend over the second we start lighting up their Twitter. So hopefully it's a
Damn, that is honestly that's low key. That's low key a good point. That's a good point. And yeah, I didn't even think about it that way. And that, God, yeah. I mean, I understand. Again, I understand why they apologize, especially regarding their demographic. Like, I get it, but I kind of agree with Andrew here. Like, it's actually different. And now that I think about it, it is a little different in their case because they aren't necessarily joking about other like people. Like, they don't make edgy jokes on their podcast, right? They're just essentially like reacting to things and making jokes about the things they're reacting to. So, but Andrew does have a point. You can't constantly apologize 24/7 because like it is going to make you look like, I mean, I don't want to say weak, but it's kind of true. But I'm not going to say that they shouldn't have apologized. Again, I 1000% understand as to why they did. But now, okay, I get it. I get a handle on this situation. At the end of the day, I think shits and gigs are going to be fine. They're going to be fine. Their fan base is going to rock with them no matter what because they know that they don't necessarily like, just because you laugh at a joke, that doesn't necessarily make you like, how should I say? It doesn't mean that you aren't defending black women or you aren't defending that, that group of people. But I mean, you just thought the joke was funny. Like, it is what it is. But I think they'll be forgiven. I think everything is going to be fine. Yeah, I do get both sides of it. My sense of humor is messed up. Some things I shouldn't laugh at, and I do. I think they don't know this Andrew guy, and it didn't look like a joke, but I get both sides. Yeah, I agree. But my dark ass humor, bro, I'm not gonna lie. He said that shit. I thought it was very witty, very quick, and that is the type of comedy that I like. Especially when like comedians do like crowd work, right? Because that's nothing scripted. That's nothing that they wrote down. That is like, it's like an equivalent to like freestyling in hip hop, right? Everything is at the top of the dome. Like, you got to be quick with it. Like, that's one of the reasons why people like Matt Rife, because his crowd work is just really good and he is super quick. Oh, Nicole's humor? Jesus Christ. Nicole's humor is like Sith level. Oh, it is extremely dark. Darker than me. Mine is pretty dark. Like, if I had to equate my humor is like Wesley Snipes black. Like, that's how dark my humor is. But shit. Nicole's humor? Her shit is probably like Michael Blackson. I get it, but I think if people are going to be demanding apologies and taking to the internet with their reads, it's their responsibility to know the full story. That's something a lot haven't done. I would agree. But yeah, Nicole's humor is most definitely dark. Oh my gosh, bro. Let me see if I can catch up on some of these comments. Tapping in from Westchester, PA, bro. I used to live in Durham, NC until January. I still rep Bull City. Hey, yo, shout out Durham, man. Shout out Durham. Yeah. Nicole said, who, me? Yeah, you fool. Yeah, you. All right. So now that we moved on from shits and gigs, it's time to get updated on this new Abba and Preach video, because I was told that Abba and Preach reacted to essentially like the topic that I made a video about, which was Myron essentially licking the boot of white supremacists, how he's constantly in these groups. So we're going to just go ahead and get into that and see what they have to say about that.
And
yo, it's so funny. It's so funny because every time I make a video, I will say, wait, real quick, I will say this, and this is not me patting myself on the back or anything, but when I see a lot of this shit on Twitter, I will say I'm one of the first ones to get on that shit on YouTube. I am trying to keep that momentum going, because that's also one of the reasons as to why I get like so many views on those videos as well. Because like I feel like sometimes I could be the first person to like crack it, and I will fucking check. I will say, did anybody else make a video on this? Just out of curiosity.
Again! You idiot! Myron, you're in MySpace.
Somebody gave you a shout out recently. I can't remember which YouTuber. I think maybe it was Random University, but someone would show. It probably was. Shout out to Random University, man. Check out his page. Random University actually gives great commentary. And yeah, I love the format of his videos. Very creative guy. Make sure that you guys subscribe to him. Shout out to him.
And I said, you're doing a great job calling out these Jews, but if we take this country back, we want it for white folks. And would you go home? And you said I was born here and I'm not going anywhere. And this is where I think the problem is with working with non-whites, is that once you think you help us, that you're just going to stay in our country. Do you still stand? Why do you Browns think you could stay in my country?
Today on another episode of Jeez, I wish I was white. You not like us. You not like us. You not like us. That's what they saying to him. God damn. You the Drake of the white people. Fuck.
That is a wild thing. To have your white supremacist buddies.
You are the Drake of white people is the craziest comment that I heard today. That is so true. Oh my gosh.
That while they're deporting your booty.
God damn.
That's crazy.
You're not whites.
But let's listen, because Myron's in this white space where he's basically yapping about how he thinks white supremacy is good. Let's see how they feel about his boot licking.
Look, man, I know you're trying to get a clippable moment here for your fucking.
No, it's the truth, man. This is the issue with whites working with non-whites.
We're over here talking about a problem, then you bring it right back into this whole white thing. Like, dude, shut the fuck up.
This whole white thing is what built this country, Myron.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Hey, you fucking sand.
Bringing it back to this whole white thing, you're in a whites-only space, my guy. Chill out. This whole white thing is not this all about you're with a white supremacist. Yes. Imagine showing up to the Black Panther Party movie premiere and be like, oh, you guys are going to keep obsessing over this whole... That's what this whole thing is about.
I just see the scene in my head where Myron's like, yeah, boys, we did it. White supremacy. Huh? And everybody, all the whites are turning back on them, and it's like, yo,
get the fuck out! Like,
no, hey, huh? We did it, and they're like, we didn't completely get it. You need to get. No, we're buddies, boys. No.
If you guys don't understand this weird coalition, it's because right now everyone's discussing Jews. So right now, a lot of these weirdos in the red pill space are trying to appeal and ally themselves with these white supremacists who also want them dead and gone.
TJ, I will say, I've never heard of that term before until he said it. And I kind of agree. It was very creative. It was creative. Also, I just find it funny because when I made this video, I was like, damn, in my mind, like as I was editing it, I was like, damn, this is the first time I've fucking sided with a racist. This is wild. Because like if you racist, fine. Like cool, you racist. I won't be around you. I won't talk to you. I'm not going to most definitely not be in any Twitter space of yours. So like we can live separately. That's cool. But like here Myron is constantly trying to invade their space when they have made it abundantly clear they do not want you there. So at this point, I gotta root for the racist. Yes, kick his ass out. He's not racist. This is the first time I ever rooted for a racist.
Because right now they want to focus on the Jews. But the white supremacists are like, bro, while we take care of this problem, don't forget, we still want your ass up out of here. We don't care you've been paid taxes. We gonna keep your money. We gonna keep your properties. We gonna give you a little check. Get the fuck up out of this country. Yo. And Myron's like, well, you know, I was born here. They're like, so?
We don't give a fuck.
Our ideology dictates that you aren't supposed to be here.
No, he's not in the first place. You shouldn't come here in the first place.
Hey, you like, fucking sand nigger. You sand nigger.
Shit. Gotta bleep that out.
No, we can't.
I was not ready for these N-bombs with the hard ERs, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa!
Clayton Bigsby for sure.
But here's the thing. I'm not even gonna be mad at this dude because this guy's here volunteering himself to receive this kind of treatment, right? Like if you go to a Klan meeting and then receive some racism, what do I care, boy? Why are you there?
Why the fuck are you there?
Yeah.
Why?
Look at this fucking guy. Look,
no, it's the truth. This you didn't build this country, Myron. You're not from here.
Address you right
now.
Look,
you're not from this country. Why do you think you can stay?
Anyway.
Like, yo, Diamond, I'm telling you, yo.
Hey, I am in Florida. I'm in Florida, and I will knock you out on camera.
All right, I'm not gonna have violence in the space. It's not even my space. I think Ian's having issues, so look, I'm not gonna allow that in Ian's space.
It's mutual combat.
I understand, but like, listen, people are listening.
There is no mutual combat. I don't even want to deal with you, bro. Like,
well, then, what happened, Mario? I thought you were gonna box anybody that wanted to box. What happened? He said he gonna drive down to come see you. Don't want to box?
I made the same fucking point in my goddamn video. I made the same exact point. He got all the smoke for everybody else. If there is somebody that Myron thinks that he can beat up, yes. Oh my gosh. If anybody presses this man, he is going to fucking cower like a little bitch. Yes.
Yeah. Booty queen, booty queen, booty queen, just boys being boys. Booty queen, boys, booty queen, just boys being boys. Booty queen.
Get a gun. Get a fucking gun. Please. You already have a gun, actually. Keep that bitch on you. Keep it on you. Because you are not going to whoop anybody's ass like this. He looks like a fucking fool shadowboxing.
Booty queen, just boys being boys. Booty queen, boys, booty queen.
Bruh, who the fuck are you? Who is that tall to the point that you are punching up here? Myron is, he's 6 foot something. Who the fuck are you hitting that? Are you fighting Shaq? Like, who the fuck are you fighting? Get a gun, bro.
I've heard that situation before.
Yeah.
Where he says you want to box somebody, and then when the person wants to box him, he's like, nah.
No, he certainly don't want to box his white zaddies.
He said the same shit.
Fucking guy. Look,
no, it's the truth. You didn't build this country, Myron. You're not from here.
I mean, to be fair, your people didn't build this country. I mean, to be, there were a group of people that Native Americans already lived here. You stole this country, if we're being real.
You're not from this country. Why do you think you can stay?
Anyway, like
no, it's a point. Well, then why are you in? Why do you Browns think you could stay in my country?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. Demonetization hit y'all hard. It is crazy when you are desperate for money and all of your inner issues are starting to show out. You're like trying to ally with the fucking worst people in society. It is crazy what you'll do. Like, I don't care if I lose this thing. I'll just go get a regular job. You will never see me in a whites only Twitter space talking about, Master, I would love to help you against the Jews. I would love to help you against them big-nosed, money-hungry, Arab-killing people. Oh my God, like, you guys are down bad.
You're in my country right now.
With you.
You're an
This has
invader.
nothing to do with you.
You hate the Jews, but at the same time, you are a Jewish bioweapon. You're a Jewish bioweapon,
You're not
Myron.
even white. Shut up.
Yes, I
You're
am. My
fucking
DNA test
Mexican.
is out there, Myron.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. You're a fucking Mexican. Shut the fuck up, Jorge. Over here trying to sit there and say, I'm white.
My DNA test is out there, Myron. Is yours? Is yours, Myron? Myron, answer.
Well, actually, here's a better point.
I'm not
And
talking
gonna-
to you, but I'm still talking to you.
Listen, here's actually a good, we've been talking about an alliance all night tonight. What's the priority? Do we fight Jews? Do we put white people first? What do we do? Listen, free speech on Twitter is an alliance worthy fight, right? Like where we can all come together around the principle of
Free speech on Twitter. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, time out. I didn't even say this in my original video. What the fuck is he talking about? There's already free speech on Twitter. Twitter has become a right-wing cesspool. Like, I cannot go on Twitter without seeing something racist, something offensive. Like, Twitter is fucking ground zero for racism and bigotry. What are you talking about? There's already free speech on Twitter. How are you? Who is censoring your speech on Twitter? What are you talking about? Now, if you are talking about monetization, that's a different story. But free speech, you could literally say anything on Twitter. What are you talking about?
African, Muslim, Christian, it doesn't fucking matter. All right, so this is actually a case.
What I tell you, Chris?
I love it. I love it. African, black, white, Muslim, Christian, it doesn't matter unless you're Jewish. In which case, you little Zionist pig, you little sod. You.
I don't think you can say that, even as a joke.
Well, we'll find
Danielle,
out.
we will get into it.
We will.
No, we won't.
Yes, we will.
No, we won't.
I edit the videos. Good luck.
Yeah, I still have access, and I'm gonna take that shit down.
Good luck. I'll re-upload that shit right away. You can't censor me. You can't censor the truth.
Be united around free speech.
I didn't realize you were afraid of these Jews.
I'm not afraid of nothing.
Well, I got some juice in the fridge right now. You thirsty?
No. Listen, Myron.
And he comes
Myron.
in here trying to get a clip or some shit. Boots me
Myron,
out of
I'm doing just fine. I'm doing just fine,
Boots
bud.
me out of his thing because obviously he's like,
Because you're not white.
I'm not going to go ahead and debate you. I'm just going to boot you out of my fucking.
Because you're not white.
What does that have to do with anything,
So
dude? I'm not...
if you guys, look, my assumption was right. I said this in my previous videos, right? So this HT Giga Chat, he was the one that booted Myron out of the other space. He kicked him out. And Myron said that, oh, you didn't want to fucking debate me. Why the fuck are you trying to debate him? He doesn't want to talk to you. Whatever you say, you could have fantastic points. You could be right. You could be absolute. Guess what? To him, you're just a sand N-word. That's all. So again, why are you in this space? Do you want to know why he's in this space? Because he wants to be accepted so badly by the whites, by racist white people. He wants to be accepted. If Myron could gather all the Dragon Balls and wish that he was white, he would. And if he had another wish, he would wish that he had a fit white boyfriend.
Talking to you right now
because you're in my country right now. You're in my country right now. You're an invader.
Nothing to do with you.
You hate the Jews, but at the same time, you are a Jewish bioweapon. You're a Jewish bioweapon, Myron.
I ain't gonna lie, Jewish bioweapon
yes, I am.
is crazy.
My DNA test is out there, Myron.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. You're a fucking Mexican. Shut the fuck up, Jorge. Over here trying to sit there and say, I'm white.
What does that have to do with anything? He's a white supremacist, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
In a white space.
So he doesn't want to speak against white people so badly. He had to call it Mexican. But the dude's like, I'm clearly white. He looks white too. And he has a DNA test and everything. And Myron's just like, you're Mexican. That's how bootlicking this dude is of white people, he don't even want to acknowledge that this man's a white person.
That's crazy.
Who's that dude?
Just a creator. He's a known, been on news.
Okay, now that I see this man is white. He is white, so he had a tan. He is full-blown white. Look at this. He is white. I know I had questions before, but now this is solidified. This is a white man, through and through.
Oh, hell, absolutely. You guys can go look him up. This dude's known. So
I'm not gonna look him up.
You can Google his name.
I've been a stark defender of white people being able to have this and be able to practice it without people calling them. But then I get kids like this Mexican coming in here.
I'm not
talking
Mexican,
shit
you sander.
for no fucking reason talking
I'm
shit
not
when I wasn't
Mexican,
even
you
talking
camel
about him.
jockey.
Bro,
Wow, get out of there. I don't. That's what I'm saying.
They are clowning this man.
Don't get the out of
Hey,
here.
shout out Chris for the $5 super chat. Actual harassment of a racist to a point I agree with the racist was not on my bingo card in 2024. Facts.
Why you show me all this sadness? This is sad.
Is it sad?
This is sad, bro.
Wild.
Yeah, look at this. But I hate the Jews too. You're still... This is really what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Someone who's, of, Arab and black descent, I've been very vocal about whites, right, having
Yes,
the
you
ability to claim, to say, hey, like, I don't think white supremacy is a bad thing. I don't have an issue with whites saying, like, yo, our country was founded by whites.
Still feel bad for him?
I said I was joking.
I don't mind white
Not
supremacy
mine no
is
more.
crazy.
His name is Clayton Bixby. The motherfucker's blind. And thinks he's white.
Yeah.
Wow.
ain't that what it is? He is
Crazy.
Clayton Bixby. That's who he is. He thinks he's white. Dude is blind, dude.
I feel like we gotta watch the Clayton Bigsby sketch now. That shit was so funny. Oh my gosh.
If people want to bootlick for
Yo,
white
Moosey-
supremacists,
Moosey
well,
is
that's
white
their
if you
choice.
think about
I'm not
it.
going to sit back here and laugh, just watching you lick the boot of somebody.
Lick the boot of
Yes,
somebody that's
Myron
gonna
said
take
he
the
does
boot
not
and shit
mind
on-
white supremacy. Yes, but if a black person would say I want a country where, or if a black person would say I want this country to be solely black, he would tell them to go back to Africa. I'm just saying.
Your throat. That's crazy.
Hey, man.
You're gonna have a taste of that boot before it enters your mouth. That's crazy.
I ain't never seen a Clayton Bigsby type in real life, but you are really it.
I thought it was really just a joke, but it's not.
Dave
not-
Chappelle has a crazy amount of foresight. I never thought this person would actually
I honestly think
exist
if
in
Myron
real
woke up
life.
tomorrow and he was white, he would be happy.
Oh, 100%.
Genuinely believe that.
Yeah.
But hey, maybe you guys feel differently. Do you guys want to appeal to groups of people that want to destroy you and your family? I was born here. Imagine trying to appeal to somebody who's trying to deport your ass.
And they don't care where you were born. They don't care about where you were born.
I
They
wanna
just care
watch it
about
so
this
bad.
right here. No matter where you're born, this right here is not in my goddamn country.
Yo, do you want to know why my face is like
Moosey
this right
said,
now?
"Look no further, fella. You found him." Oh my gosh.
This is what winning looks like. You know what I mean? Like, I'm watching the person that, like, yo, like, honestly, like, this whole, like, they've really thoroughly lost, and I'm watching them crash out so bad. And you know when you see somebody fall?
And they
But
keep
they
falling.
keep
Yup.
It's not that they keep falling; it's that they wanted to lap us, and now they're running backwards.
It is.
You're just there, and the person you're supposed to fight didn't show up.
That's crazy. But anyways, let's do what you guys think.
You know what? Oh wow. Yeah. I remember he kept saying we're gonna lap you. Nah, that shit did not happen. Oh my gosh. But yep. Let me hit the button.
This is a sickness.
Myron needs help, bro. You know what? Somebody in the comments said to me, they were like, you should debate Myron. For what? There's literally no point. There's no getting through to Myron. I would never do that. For fucking what? And honestly, all I would like, if we got into a back and forth, I would just be like, bro, you want to be white so bad. Like, there's proof of you actually wanting to be white. You are constantly putting yourself into these white spaces, even though they don't fucking want you there. But yeah, I would never fucking debate Myron. Honestly, I I probably wouldn't debate anybody, to be honest with you. Debating isn't necessarily my thing in the first place. So, yeah. But speaking of Myron, let me show you guys something. So, I saw this posted in I was about to say Discord, Jesus Christ, in Reddit. Somebody posted Myron's tweet that says, as expected, X demonetized me for telling you the truth on topics others would never touch. To continue supporting my work, consider subscribing to my X. I respond to and answer all subscribers. Shout out to Sweden Official. I appreciate you. Let's see. All subscribers DM questions every day. This is a great value way to get direct access to me. Womp womp, nigga. Womp womp. Womp womp. Hello, Sweden Official. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Womp womp. Yo. So, yes, Myron was demonetized on X, which is, again, not surprising at all. Because you cannot be monetized saying the crap that you say on Twitter. And Myron says some insane shit on Twitter. Never about whites, of course, but about everybody else. The only thing that he said about whites is that they're bland. That's the only negative thing that he ever said about whites. But yeah, this isn't a shock. I will say I am glad that he isn't bitching about it. I'm glad that he isn't bitching about it. But I do reserve the right to call him a fucking moron, though. This is stupid. This is completely stupid. If this is your income, if this is how you live, if this is how you are making money, and obviously he cares because he said, please consider subscribing to my X. He wants people to subscribe to his X, right? If this is your source of income, why the fuck are you going to jeopardize it just to essentially like let off a couple racist jokes? For what? For what? It doesn't make any sense. Like I said, there are some, let me tell you, I just started to get paid some YouTube money, all right? I just started, and I don't want to fuck it up. I never want to fuck it up. There are some topics that I'm never going to touch, ever. Ever. Nope. Not even in Discord. Won't touch it. Maybe I will talk about it in a Patreon. I do want to start a Patreon next year. Maybe I will talk about it in a Patreon, but Discord, no. For example, like anything like trans stuff, not even touching it. Don't even want to risk it. Nope. Not talking about it. Abba and Preach will talk about it. Good for them. They are in a position where they feel like they can't talk about it. Nope. I'm good. I don't even want to risk it. No. Oh my gosh, man. That's what I'm saying. Yo, Roshan, that's what I'm saying. Keep your bag, broski. I am trying to do this full time, all right? Like I'm trying to give you guys better content as well. But in order to do that, like I'm going to have to put more time into this, which will require me to quit my job. And in order for me to quit my job, I have to keep putting in work. So like the money that I get from YouTube replaces the money that I get from my job. You feel me? So like until that happens, I am going to be abiding by YouTube's TOS happily. Shit. Let me see. Lay said, look it up because Elon refused to comply with hate speech and pay fines. Yeah, that's dumb. That's actually dumb. I would not want to lose any money and pay for. Fuck that. Why? TJ, I appreciate it, but for some reason, I'll I'm trying to watch you full time just sound crazy out loud. I don't know why. I really don't know. That sounds like something Moosey would say low key. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Look, if you guys want to start a YouTube, play by the, especially if you want to get paid and you want to be monetized, play by the rules. It's okay. It is okay. If you feel the need to like get your shit off somewhere else, don't do it online. If you have these racist thoughts or you want to just tweet out some shit, don't do it. Don't do it. Just call somebody up. Express how you feel. Do not stay the fuck offline, all right? That's stupid. Do not lose your income just because you want to make a point. This is the dumbest thing that anybody could ever do. Like, and I know, and his audience will probably be like, "Oh, you don't have it. You don't have any conviction. Like, you don't care about telling the truth." First of all, your truth isn't even the truth. Second of all, no, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I seriously don't care. All right. At the end of the day, what I want to do, I want to continue to build my community, get to know you guys, and make better content for you and continue making content for you. That's all I want to do. That's it. I could give a shit else. All right. Because at the end of the day, no matter what I say, no matter what Myron says, things are not going to change. That is exactly why I was responding to all of the dummies in the comments when I started talking about the Jewish community and how they say, "Oh, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're setting black people back, blah blah blah. They're in control of everything, etc., etc." And I'm like, okay, but like, can you tell me how though? Tell me how they own this, this, and that. But what does that mean? And by you saying this, what is it going to do? People are educated. So people knew about Diddy's parties, his freak offs for years. For years. What the fuck does knowing something do? Well, I guess in that case, you know to stay the fuck away from Diddy. In that case, you know to stay the fuck away. That was a bad example. Oh, wait. I'm missing the conversation. What's going on? What's going on? I'll send you a link to tab it. Oh, shit. What is going on? To debate with someone. I'm bringing the IV drip. It's crazy. I'm going to call you to get these thoughts. I watched an old Christian lady on a plane write her anti-Semitic manifesto. Really? Wow. I got banned on Twitch because I used to cuss all the time, and my channel almost got deleted, and I'm not even monetized, but my channel got striked, so I started following the rules. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Chris once again for another $5 super chat. Let's see. Those the truth. People need to watch more One Piece because One Piece taught truth is left only up to one's own interpretation, right or wrong. God damn. Yo, that's deep. That is deep. That's probably true as well. But Fresh tried to warn us. I'll just ask Kanye. He knows the... Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm most definitely not talking about Kanye. Oh, my gosh. Damn, that is deep. I'm not going to lie. I am not going to get into One Piece. But yeah, that's deep. I can't get into One Piece. It's too much, man. It's too much. When people say, yeah, yo, when you get into episode, 100, it really ramps up. Like, god damn, I gotta sit through 100 episodes, bro. Shit. Attack on Titan got too deep for me. Like, I love that anime though. Like, I fuck with Attack on Titan. You just completed Demon Slayer. Hey, Demon Slayer is a very formulaic anime. Like, it's a very formulaic shonen, but it's so fucking good. It's pretty. It is so pretty. I got 19 episodes into One Piece. I don't have the attention span, bro. Yo, Roshan, I hear you. I said, bro, I'm sorry, sis. I hear you. Watch One Piece. All right, so remember I told you guys that I wanted to do like a community night in Discord, and we were going to do like unpopular opinions and shit. I think it's safe to say one of my unpopular opinions right now, okay? And a lot of you, please don't subscribe to me. Please don't unsubscribe, all right? Don't unsubscribe. Just hear me out. I will never watch One Piece because I think it is grotesque to look at. It is a terrible looking anime. Shout out to Chris for the super chat. I'm gonna get to it in a second, but to me, I'm not doubting that it's a good anime. I'm not doubting that it's a good anime, but I'm just saying, bro, art style is very important to me. And if I do not like what I'm looking at, I will not watch it. And One Piece is just way too goofy. Like, why everybody gotta have big mouths? Like, everybody has big mouths, bro. Like, why? And all the characters just look so... The art style is just so... It's One Piece and JoJo's Bizarre. Can't do it. JoJo's Bizarre, the art style, that's even worse than One Piece to me. Like, I will... Vomit. Actual vomit. Oh my god. JoJo's Bizarre. Every character in JoJo's Bizarre looks like they use pools as showers. I'm sorry. Every character in JoJo's Bizarre look like they stink. They look like if you were to touch them, your finger would stick. Oh, God. Let me tell you, man. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. One day I may get into... I may try to watch One Piece. Like, maybe I'll do it for some content, like, later down the line. But right now, I can't. I can't. Do not unsub. Do not unsub. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I apologize. I didn't even know. Yo, this is crazy. Oh, your super chat. I got you. For example, One Piece said the truth and what's righteous is based on who the victor of war, not the loser, because you can't tell your side if you're dead. Damn, that is very deep. That is very deep. You said do not commit to One Piece for content. Trust me, bro. I don't know. I may do it. I may do it as like a Patreon thing. Yo, if I made content on the side of like and I made a Patreon and I made videos, because I've been thinking about this too, because I actually did make a lot of like anime shorts and stuff, but I realized that if I post them, I don't know though, at the same time, a lot of my following also like anime and gaming. Anyway, I thought about like not posting it to my YouTube just because like I feel like my audience would necessarily like mesh with it. But how would you guys feel if I posted like anime and gaming shit and just different types of content on Patreon? Would you guys subscribe to a Patreon of mine if like whenever I decide to do that? One Piece hentai? Okay, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm straight. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Do it. I got you. Okay. Yeah, because I think I do want to do that, because there are a lot of things that I am interested in doing that I find so fun. I know at the end of the day, I want this channel to kind of stay like a live streaming commentary channel. Like, don't get me wrong. I will, like, on YouTube, I will most definitely game. Speaking of which, guys, Halloween is coming up. Spooky season is almost here. Spooky season is almost here. South Son, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, all right? Please don't do me like that. I'm sorry. It's just my opinion, man. A lot of you may have opinions about my favorite animes, okay? Anyway, like I said, spooky season is coming up. I am going to be streaming a lot of like scary, spooky shit on stream, and I need suggestions of like some scary ass games that I could play. Ones that are outside of Resident Evil and Outlast. I will play those as well, but outside of Resident Evil and Outlast, I need some suggestions of like what I can play. Something that would actually like scare the shit out of me. Dead Space would scare me? Word? I actually never played Dead Space. I always wanted to. The Evil Within 1 and 2. Okay, let me start writing this shit down. Where my phone at? Where's my phone? I need a girl to ride, ride, ride. I need a girl to be my wife. I need a girl. It's mine, all mine. I need a girl in my life. You guys like my singing? Evil Within 1 and 2. The Echo Paradox. What the fuck is that, Larry? Yo, I will say, if Larry recommends some scary shit, I know it's gonna make you jump. I know it's gonna make you jump. Oh, Texas. Okay, Texas Chainsaw. I could play that with my brothers. Texas Chainsaw. Forgot about that. Texas Chainsaw. Let's see here. Dead Space. I got y'all. this man said Diddy Kong Racing. Let me see here. Yeah, I saw a guy on Hinge. I saw a guy on Hinge with that song in his video talking about how he need a girl. Sir, read the room. You'll def stay single with that. I need to show you guys a I need to show you guys a reel really quick. One that you will find hilarious. Oh shit, the Silent Hill 2 remake. That's a good one. That shit is scary. Silent Hill made me have nightmares as a kid. Oh my gosh. Silent Hill is very, very creepy. Very scary. Terrifying even. And Larry got me to play Outlast, and I played it on stream last year. Scared the shit out of me. Oh my gosh. I remember there was one dude in a fucking wheelchair. He just randomly jumped out. I almost pissed myself. Let me see. Where the fuck is this video? I want to show you guys this video. Damn, why do I have 4 requests? Oh, okay. Let's see here. Damn, a lot of people been DMing me. All right. Found it. Because since I was singing that song, right? I found this reel a while ago, and I still find it so fucking funny. Wait. Hold up. How do I go back? I'm trying not to expose the shit in the group chat. I feel like that'd be bad. Here we go. This shit's so funny. For me, didn't appreciate it, so I made her cry for me. Every night she had tears in her eyes for me. Caught a case, shorty took the whole ride for me. At first we were friends, then became lovers. You was more than my girl, we was like brothers. All night we would play fight under covers. Now you gone, can't love you like I really wanted. But every time I think about your pretty smile and how we used to drive the whole city wild. Damn, I wish you would've had my child. A pretty little girl with Diddy style. Wow, all them days that yo, shit is so funny. I watched that shit like 12 times. Oh my gosh. Woo, that was hilarious. Oh fuck. Maintaining eye contact is so crazy. Oh boy. Resident Evil. Oh, of course. I feel like if I am streaming spooky shit, I cannot not play Resident Evil 4. Like, I have to play Resident Evil 4 or Resident Evil 2. 2 has a very spooky, eerie feel to it. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, I might play 2 and 4. Also, though, I want to play some old school games, too. There is one that you guys will probably find hilarious, and I there is a old Friday the 13th game that I want to play on the NES, right? On the Nintendo. It is so bad, and I still to this day, I don't think I beat it. It's hard. It's low key hard. But I think my brother beat it a couple of times. But it is fucking hard, and it's so shitty. But I feel like it would be a good game to stream because you guys will get laughs. I'll watch the non spooky ones. Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't know. I feel like scary or spooky streams are not necessarily scary when someone else is streaming it for some reason. I don't know why. Virgil say you played it, you played it. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. So let me tell you guys about the fucking old Friday the 13th game, right? Matter of fact, I'll pull it up. Because it's fucking it's irritating. I'm gonna show you it first. So this is it, right? This opening used to scare the shit out of me as a kid. Every time my brother would play it. Scare the shit out of me. And the music was creepy and repetitive. Like, listen to that. Tell me that shit not creepy. Alright, so here's the fucked up thing about this game, right? So you have fucking 6 camp counselors to pick from. 6. Only 2 of these camp counselors are fucking worth a damn. I shit you not. I know what y'all are probably thinking. Oh, the black man. What? The black man probably run fast, right? Nope. Black man he runs slow as shit and he can't jump. I guess they were trying to avoid stereotypes, but the only 2 camp counselors that are on this list are Chrissy and Mark. If Chrissy and Mark dies, you are fucked. Your only backup is possibly Laura, and Laura is still shitty. She's just less shitty than the other camp counselors. Yeah, look. So this is the game. You essentially go into cabins, lighting cabins, and Jason can pop up at any time. And you have different settings. You have the woods, the caves. You obviously have the main road and the lake. I hate the lake the most because that is where you are the most defenseless. That is where you can't do shit. Jason will literally swim like a great white and swipe your ass out of nowhere. And he'll do it multiple times too. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Look at him. And you will find him in the cabin with a machete. As a kid, I thought this shit was a toothbrush. No cap. Doesn't it look like a toothbrush? I thought it was a toothbrush. And you have to fight him. It looks easy, guys. It's not. Because when you finally kill, first of all, you have to keep killing this man because he will disappear after a certain amount of time, right? After a certain amount of hits. This is his health bar. He'll disappear, right? He'll keep popping up in fucking cabins. He'll keep popping up. And once his health is gone, another day appears. You have to go on day 2 now. Day 2, this man is faster, and you have to do the same thing over again. Once you beat him on day 2, you go to day 3. On day 3, this nigga is Mike Tyson. On Mike Tyson's punch out. Like, that's how fast he is. It's hard. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Like, I'm gonna be so frustrated on stream, but I can't wait. Anyway, I'm sorry. I went on a little bit of a rant. I appreciate you guys with your suggestions, though. I'm most definitely going to look into some of these games. Shout out to South Sun. Thank you so much for the $4.99 through Super Chat. South Sun, I'm glad that you mentioned that. I'm so glad that you mentioned that. He said you can't complete a Halloween stream without Castlevania. Give me a second. Shout out to Vid Watcher. Vid Watcher, what's good? How you doing? Congrats on 10 subs. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. South Sun said you cannot do a Halloween stream without Castlevania. You are damn right. Castlevania 4 and Symphony of the Night are two of my favorite Castlevania games, and we are going to be playing both of them. Shout out to you. Shout out. Yo, it's weird, though. It is so weird that all of you have similar oh shit, my bad. Yeah, it's so weird that a lot of you have similar tastes. Like, I feel like this happened just by coincidence. Because it's not like I talk a lot about, I mean, I obviously have a Twitch, but I don't necessarily talk about gaming and anime. But a lot of you guys that follow me, y'all, you like the same things that I do. Like, I say this a lot. And every time I make a video, almost every time, someone comments on the Miles Morales canvas or one of the abundant of anime shit behind me. What's up, Black Flash? Yo, Black Flash, where you been, man? I appreciate it. Thank you for dropping by. Oh, you've been on Street Fighter 6. Black Flash, I am buying a stick. I'm buying a fighting stick, okay? I'm doing that soon, actually, because I've been playing a lot of Marvel too. Bro, I've been having so much fun. Speaking of which, Terrence and Black Flash, you guys may know who this. You probably know who this is. I fucking fought Justin Wong on Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and he beat the shit out of me. Try Castlevania 1 or 3. I beat Castlevania 1. Castlevania 3, I cannot beat. Yeah, the Wazzler. Yup, he beat the shit out of me. Yeah, I got the collection on PC. Yep. I sure did. He beat the shit out of me, man. God, but you know what? I appreciate it, though. I like it. I like fighting people. In fighting games, it's good when you fight someone that is very experienced because they give you ideas. Play Supernatural. That's another one I gotta write down. Excuse me. Hey, Roshan, he said, I have economics homework to turn in by midnight. Oh my. Girl, why are you watching me? Go do your homework. Also, fuck economics. My economics class was damn hard. I got a C in that bitch, though. But shout out to you. Thank you so much. Go do your work. Good Lord. I'm about to get the MVC collection on everything. Dead ass. I'm gonna get it on PlayStation next because I actually heard the Switch is like the best version where you get a bunch of matches. It's so hard. I hate this. I know. I hated it too. Like our economics class at VCU was notoriously hard. It was the best prior to the patch. I saw that they recently patched it. Let me see here. Hold on. There is a video that wait, what the fuck am I looking at here? Mr. KP posted in the Discord. What the hell am I looking at actually? Shout out to Mr. KP, by the way. Before he joined the Discord, he would send me like hella stuff in my DM. Shout out to Chris through super chat. Shout out for the $2. I appreciate you. Like what you like, except for One Piece. Boo. Bro, I'm sorry. I can't with One Piece, man. I can't. One day I'll try. Black Flash, thank you for subscribing, my guy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. If some of you have not subscribed on my Twitch, and if you have a Twitch, if you subscribe, I would really appreciate it. It's cheap. Also, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can subscribe for free. So there's that. But also, no pressure at all. But anyway, Mr. KP put in the Discord this clip of Diddy kissing his mom on the lips. Like, what is going on here? This nigga is, he is scary. Oh my gosh, hold up. Let me reload this shit. God damn, he is scary.
Yeah, my mom's gorgeous. Hold on, let me introduce you to my mom. Call Mom Dukes.
Hi.
She's getting a drip with me. She's hydrating. What's up, Mom?
Everything's good, baby. I'm here with you.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
But I do remember, you know, with all this Diddy shit that's going on, I know.
No. No. Let's move on. I don't know what to say. Let's fucking move on. This is also wild because I heard that he used to put hands on his mom too. Like he used to abuse his mom as well. That is a kiss that I would give my wife. I would never kiss my mom on. You said you left and came back? Look what Mr. KP put in the Discord, bro. Diddy kissing his mom. I played it and I wish I didn't. I really wish I didn't. Jesus. Jeez. Terrence posted. He posted a Dr. Umar video. Because, yo, I like Dr. Umar for memes specifically. That is it. Other than that, I think he's a fucking scam artist. I'm not gonna lie. How long has he been talking about this damn school that he's been building? Let's get into it. This video is entitled 10-Year Scam to Build a Fake School. 10 years?
Dr. Umar.
Oh my gosh. Hey yo, shout out to M Doom for following on Twitch. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Shout out to Doom. Look, Dr. Umar has the face like he owes somebody $5.
Johnson may have pulled off the smartest scam I've ever seen. He's a controversial figure in the black community, often bashing
Thank you,
Obama,
Doom, for
LeBron,
subscribing. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much.
And even Oprah.
Barack Obama was a flunky, he was a functionary, he was a stool pigeon, and he was a puppet, and yes, he was a coon. Barack Obama did absolutely nothing to benefit Africa. He did absolutely nothing to benefit African people.
So Oprah and LeBron, don't give them $250 for no white school. Put it in their hands.
And he defends Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby, the most significant black male actor and comedian of all time. When all the crusty snow bunnies came out against him a couple years ago, you said nothing.
He's got 1 million followers on Instagram and over 200,000 on Twitter. His beliefs are outlandish and many would say outdated. He's against interracial marriage and still believes he can cure a certain type of people, but he's not short on conviction. He stated his grand vision to build a school for black children over a decade ago and still hasn't opened it. Many people are calling him a scammer, but others keep donating to him. I dug deep to get the full story. Let's dive in.
Brothers and sisters, I am happy and elated to report to you today that we have found the location for the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy for Pan-African Excellence.
Dr. Umar Johnson, whose birth name is Jermaine Shoemake, legally changed his name to Umar Rashad Ibn
Shoemake. What nigga do you know by the name of Jermaine that you trust?
Abdullah Johnson, presumably to sound more African. As he calls himself the Prince of Pan-Africanism, the worldwide movement to unite all ancestral Africans and eliminate colonization and white supremacy. He claims to be a direct descendant of Frederick
He
Douglass.
low-key
to which
looked
the
like him. I'm not gonna lie.
Douglas family responded, "That is cap." He travels across the country giving speeches in support of this message, and he's quite the captivating speaker.
Frederick Douglass said, "If there is no struggle, there is no progress. Those who profess to favor freedom but deprecate agitation are like men who want crops without plowing up the ground. They want the rain but can't stand the thunder or the lightning. They want the ocean but they're scared of the awful roar of the waves."
He is a doctor of psychology, or is he? He claims to have graduated from the Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine, but an investigation from the Root turned up some fishy things. We could not find any evidence that Johnson graduated from PCOM. 99% of students who received a doctorate from PCOM have their dissertation available online, but Johnson's is not. PCOM also posts videos of its graduation ceremonies online, except someone has submitted a copyright infringement claim only for the graduation ceremony that took place in the year Umar Johnson supposedly graduated. I'm getting Catch Me If You Can vibes here, but I haven't seen definitive proof either way. And if his degree isn't fake, then his
He ain't go to that fucking school. He did not get it. He could have went. He didn't get a degree from that school. He did not. I knew it. I fucking knew it, man. Oh, I knew it. God,
school
damn it,
certainly
Jermaine.
is, or is it? In 2014, he announced his mission to build a school for black children.
I hope to make the Frederick Douglass
been
and
10
Marcus
years.
Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy for African Children. I implore you, I beg you, I summon you, and I petition you to donate to this cause.
Let's see what has happened since.
So far, we raised $250,000, and Dr. Umar Johnson is trying to build a state-of-the-art school for black boys that y'all all know I need.
In 2015, he actually raised over $400,000 on GoFundMe for the academy, and then he claimed that PayPal sabotaged him.
PayPal sabotaged us, y'all. The Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy is a school that I conceived of a very long time ago, but began to actually put teeth into the creation of that school a couple of years ago.
How will my academy be able to sustain itself the same way private schools all across America sustain themselves? I mean, there's no secret to how you do that. You fundraise, you have tuition, you also float endowment.
I'm skeptical his school is being built, let alone has the funding to actually sustain itself. Much like in business, you need sales and revenue to sustain yourself. To do that, you need to be in direct communication with your customers. And today, I partnered with Nextiva, the sponsor of this video, because it is one of the absolute easiest ways to organize all of the business game. As they say, nothing happens until someone sells something. And with Nextiva, you can manage all of your sales and customer codes and close more. Use his personal phone or lets you create new phone numbers, gives you unlimited calls reliably with crystal clear calls inside of one app. No longer will your team and their pricing is transparent. Close more deals, take advantage of AI, and make your business more efficient today. Below in the description, get up to 20% off your plan.
Atlanta was a finalist city for the first Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy.
So in 2018, 4 years after he promised he would build a school, he's still scouting locations. This one is in Atlanta. More on that in a minute.
I'm live at the Fred Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, your academy, our academy. Get the donations in. It's not a game.
In 2019, he promised heaven on earth, whatever that means. I think education is a great thing, but I doubt any middle schooler has ever called math class heaven on earth.
Because this is the month that renovations will commence.
All is well with the HVAC. The HVAC is in Delaware, but it cannot be installed unless the Prince of Pan-Africanism, CEO of FDMG. I need to be present.
Yeah, I'm sure he can't possibly get anyone else to be present for the HVAC guy.
Stop confusing home schools with regular schools. Stop comparing home schools to real schools. This is a real school.
Would anyone building an actual school need to tell people it's a real school? Sounds like he's trying a little too hard to convince people his school is actually being built.
Look at them big, beautiful windows, brothers and sisters. Look at the big, beautiful windows on the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy.
Oh, great. 9 years later, he finally has windows. Well, at least in 2024, he actually started painting the building.
I want to thank the brothers and sisters who came out this past weekend to Wilmington, Delaware to help us paint the inside of the Marcus
Delaware?
Garvey.
Am I missing something? I thought he said it was in Atlanta.
Africanization Academy.
And on March 1st, 2024, Umar did what everyone has waited a decade for. He set an opening date, September 3rd, 2024. Narrator, the school did not open.
Well, the time has come. I have kept my promise.
And
I will deliver to our young men and their parents, especially our single mother, a school that will be a heaven on earth.
Well, no, Umar, you didn't keep your promise. I gotta hand it to Umar, though. This long con is genius. He'll be leaving breadcrumbs every year for the next 50 years. Anytime someone asks
when the date came and went, what did people say? Like, or what did he say? What was his excuse?
The school actually open, he'll continue to reply soon. Just look at the progress we're making. This week we built the basketball court. Here's how he responds to the haters. Good Garvey Day, Empress. I'm not doing anything about the hate. My work speaks for itself. I've done more to assist and transform the way black parents and children do business.
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm saying. I do not trust this nigga. First of all, again, you missed it, but his name is Jermaine. You never trust a nigga named Jermaine, ever.
And resist exploitation from the Eurocentric psychological, academic, pharmaceutical, industrial complex on the grassroots level than any black psychologist in history. Let the hate continue. I'm too focused on my divine mission to give it any of my precious energy. Umar is full of excuses too. He blames GoFundMe for removing his account, but it appears this may have been due to his lack of non-profit status that he says he was in the process of applying for. The exact amount of donations he's received is tough to gauge. It's not hard to believe that he's raised several $1 million in the past decade. And much like that friend who never pays you back, for every delay he's got another excuse. First, it's not enough donations, then real estate issues, then licensing issues, then
Jermaine is the outlier. We trust Cole. We trust Cole. Cole get a pass.
Back then, not enough community commitment, and the list goes on. In a hilarious twist, it appears that someone may have copied his scam exactly. In fact, they have almost the exact same name. I initially thought it was the same school, until I saw Umar saying it wasn't. Good Garvey Day brothers and sisters, please be aware that FDMGA.com is in no way affiliated with the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Leadership Academy. The official FDMG Academy does not operate a website at this time. My team is investigating this website.
How dare you? How dare you steal my scam? That scam is not affiliated with my scam, okay? You keep donating to me. Don't donate to this guy. I don't know who this is. That is a scam. Donate to my scam. He's stealing my ideas.
Umar's school is called the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Leadership Academy. This school is called the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. It's only missing the word leadership. You can't make this stuff up. And out of all the footage I watched of Dr. Umar talking about his school, I never once heard him mention the word leadership when referencing the school's name. So the school website offers a couple Swahili lessons on its homepage and says you can enroll in online classes until the physical school is built in Atlanta. Wait a minute, Umar talked about opening a school in Atlanta.
That's exactly what I said.
I was about 2 seconds away from purchasing a school in Atlanta.
This coincidence seems a little fishy. And there's no info anywhere on this website about who runs it, just a contact number. My search for the contact number came up empty, the domain info is hidden. Then I realized that the Swahili lesson on the homepage is hosted by Vimeo. So I clicked over to Vimeo and found a new clue. The Fred Hampton Gun Club. So then I clicked over to the website and what do you know?
Peace and Pan-Africanism. This is your
That's
big
all
brother,
I needed.
Dr.
That's
Umar.
all I needed. That's all. Yo, that is all I needed. Thank you. Yo, shout out to this guy for doing the research. That is all I needed. This dude is he is a scammer. I knew it for years. I knew it. This confirms it. I fucking knew it. Oh man, I knew it. Wow.
Ifatunde. Make sure y'all support the Fred Hampton Gun Club. Make sure you donate to the Fred Hampton Gun Club. Make sure you join the Fred Hampton Gun Club.
And this is what we call getting caught in 4K. So he lied about his team investigating the website. He either runs it himself or his buddies decided to get in on the action too.
Criminal.
So is Umar Johnson a scammer? Well, much like Schrodinger's cat experiment, you won't know until you open the box. In other words, until he does or doesn't open the school, we can't definitively say whether he's a scammer or not. That's the genius of it all. And even if he does open the school, he could be pocketing the interest on millions over a decade. The initial $400,000 in 2015 would be over $1 million today if invested in the S&P 500. So even if he opened the school today, he could have potentially pocketed a significant amount of money, and once the school is open, no one will even think to investigate. This is all just wild speculation, and we don't know the exact amount he's raised over these years, but it's all within the realm of possibility. Mere incompetence is very possible too, but strains credibility for me.
Let's
let's
piss him off. Can we send him this video? Everybody send Dr. Umar this video. Send him to Spencer Cornelia. Please send him this video so he can make an Instagram live about how this white man is lying about him. Because you know that's what he would say. This white man who is very this white man who doesn't know what he's talking about. He's very misinformed. Please report him.
Payment value, I'm hoping he's produced the longest con. In all seriousness, though, it's sad that so many people donated to him in the hopes of building a school for the black community, regardless of whether it's a scam or just incompetence. It's sad. To make up for it, I will soon be opening the Spencer Cornelia Center for Students Who Can't Read Good. Donation link is in the description. Thanks for watching.
Okay, first of all, ABBA with the wig was very unexpected. That's very funny. That's hilarious. Shout out to him. That was a very good video. Shout out to him. Oh my gosh. I knew it. I've said it for years, man. Dr. Umar, scam artist. Wait, Lay just posted in the Discord, Elon Musk is enraged as X gets banned in Brazil. Oh, word? X banned in Brazil?
Brazil's Supreme Court Justice Alexander de Moraes has banned social media platform X for failing to meet a deadline to comply with court orders and pay outstanding fines. The controversy began in April when Justice de Moraes mandated the suspension of several right-wing X accounts accused of disseminating disinformation. The court has also frozen bank accounts for X's owner Elon Musk's satellite internet business Starlink. In response to the ruling, Elon Musk has criticized the decision, calling the justice an unelected pseudo-judge destroying Brazil for political purposes. The ban will remain in effect until X appoints a new legal representative and settles fines for violating local laws. The judgment has led to a bitter standoff online.
You can't be mad if you aren't paying fines. Like, what do you expect? And if you want a right-wing platform where people are constantly like spewing just bigotry and racism, like this is, you gonna have, what do you expect? This is all common sense. This is why I am so mad. I was so disappointed when Elon Musk bought Twitter, bro. He literally ran it into the ground. Oh my gosh. Like, I just don't understand. You can't get mad because what do you expect? Talking about some damn truth. No, it's your truth. And even Elon posts misinformation on Twitter. And he says some wild stuff on Twitter as well. Shit, I remember, like a couple of days ago or earlier this week, didn't he say, didn't he basically insinuate that Biden and Kamala should get shot, essentially? He was like, why isn't anyone trying to shoot them? Like, you jackass. You were literally going to entice somebody to harm the president and the vice president. Like, why would you say that? Anyway, there's another video that we're going to go over, and then we're going to call it a night. This is about Brittany Renner. Because, guys, remember when I talked about Brittany Renner on stream? Remember when I talked about her and she suddenly decided that she wanted to be a Muslim? She pulled a sneako, and now she is basically saying how broke she is and that her, her newfound religion, there are a lot of consequences that essentially came along with it. So I'm very curious to see what she's going to say, because I personally gave her a year, I think, until she gave it up. I gave her a year. Maybe that was too generous, but let's see what she's going to say about this. Oh, this is only a minute long? Brittany Renner, you're good. Wait, what is this? That was a decent kick.
Brittany Renner speaks on financial issues since changing her lifestyle.
First of all, Allahu Akbar.
It doesn't even sound natural when she says it. She just sounds so funny, so phony.
Allahu Akbar.
It's changing her lifestyle.
First of all, Allahu Akbar. I've gone through a lot of changes internally, and as a result, my outer world has completely crumbled.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Sorry, whoa! Wow. Leaving me incredibly uncertain in just about every area in my life. I have no idea where I'm going to live or how I'm going to provide for my son. But Allah has moved mountains for me, and I trust that this will be no different. I feel like Alice when she ate the cookie and her feet went through the windows and she's crammed in the house like that. I've outgrown where I am. The facade is fading, alhamdulillah. And I'm at a place where I don't want anything that doesn't have my name on it. Take it away.
Okay.
It serves no purpose here. And I don't want a penny more than I'm meant to have, because I can do a lot with a little. The facade is fading.
The facade is fading. So she claims that it was a facade, which I would honestly have to disagree with. I would have to disagree with that. This was essentially her through and through. This was not a facade. This is a facade, if you ask me. In my opinion, this is the facade.
When the facade fades and all the BS is cleared out, it makes room for what has always been for you.
Don't buy it.
This is a sickness.
I don't buy it at all, actually. So I gave it a year. Let's give her 5 more months. 5 more months, and she's going back to posting Fashion Nova shit. Now, what I will tell you, she's struggling right now because she's probably not holding up her obligations that she has, like contractually. More than likely not. She probably had obligations that she hasn't fulfilled yet. I cannot talk, sorry. And since she hasn't met those obligations, those particular companies, organizations are probably like, okay, you get no money. But my question to her would be, again, what did you expect? You want to be holy and you no longer want to post certain things and you don't want to show your body. Cool. But some of that income is going to be taken away from you because you can't do a lot of the things that you were previously doing. You can't shake ass. You can't go on these podcasts. I mean, if you do go on these podcasts, I mean, I would assume that it's going to be a Muslim podcast at this point. I don't know. Is there a company that makes I'm not even trying to be funny. Is there a company that makes its own customized hijabs, If I feel like that will work out. That will work. I'm sure there has to be companies that do that, right? To make their own hijabs. Popcorn Muslim is crazy. Bro, it's not going to last. She's going to be like Sneeko. She's going to be exactly like Sneeko. What if it's for the Lord? Look, Blue Eagle, when it comes to religion, I never make fun of anybody when it comes to religion, right? I think it's dope when you believe in something, right? I think it's great. The issue is this doesn't seem genuine. Her tone, the matter of how she even came out about becoming a Muslim, none of this seems genuine at all. And also, we know who she used to be online. This is Brittany Renner at the end of the day. Nah. But anybody else, even Yo, even Sneeko, I was like, okay, great. I'm glad he found Islam. Maybe that's going to help him stay on the right path. Obviously, I was completely wrong. And it made him worse, low key. Worse. Because now that he is grifting to another group, he's looking down upon everybody else who isn't a part of that group and telling them how they're wrong and how they're stupid and they should do this and they should do that. Yeah, it's like he's up on his high horse right now. Yeah, nah, B. Amber Rose has to be getting paid by the right. She has to be getting paid by Trump's campaign, because I refuse to believe that the person that Amber Rose was before, I refuse to believe she was like this the entire time. She is most definitely doing this for a bag. There is no way she believes all of the shit that she's spewing out of her mouth. There is absolutely no way. Even Charleston White would call this BS after she almost raped him on the couch. I remember that. And Charleston White is crazy as fuck. I agree. Even he would say anything. He would say something. What the hell? Oh, anyway, chat. And she threw water on that equipment, I remember. Yep. All right, chat. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I really want to prepare for my video tomorrow because, again, I'm going to be making my Q&A video tomorrow. If you guys have any more questions for me, post them in the Discord, post them on my community post, or just DM them to me. If you have any more questions. Now, if you don't hit me up before tomorrow, the questions that I have, I'll talk about. Let's see. Like I said before, October is coming up, so spooky streams are most definitely are gonna be a thing. I can't wait to do that. That's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna have to make a couple of detours though, because Dragon Ball Sparking is coming out that month. So yeah, we're gonna have to make a couple of detours. But yeah, so the Q&A video I'm going to try my best to get it out on Monday. I will keep you guys updated. I'm not going to do a lot of editing on that one just because I want that one to be very genuine. Very genuine. But yep, so that's coming up, and yeah, just keep an eye out for content coming up this week, man. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you. Thank you to everybody that donated. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. You wearing a costume like last year? I will wear a costume like last year. Hopefully I won't rip it this time. Thank you, everybody. Again, I'm so happy to hit 10K. Let's make sure we hit 11. Let's say by the end of next week, let's make sure we hit 11K. Good night, everybody. I appreciate you guys. Make sure